What's going on, family? We here with it. Let's go. Listen, I'm telling you right now, we about to be live for a long time. For a long, long time.
Yes, we
We're
are.
here with it. Let's go. So we know this isn't the most optimal time, but this is the time that we going in. This is what the Shem wanted. And so we're about to talk about this new House of Lev Network thing. Let's get it. I know nobody's even on yet. So I'm
But people
talking,
will
but
watch
they will
it.
see it. So
Yes. Hopefully people will watch it.
it's a couple people come. See, two people came on. What's going on?
Okay. Hello. We are so excited.
Good morning, Margalit. Is that our friend Margalit? Margalit from Israel. We met in Yerushalayim.
I'm trying to see if I can see the profile picture.
We have a.
Wow, Shavua Tov from Germany.
We love you
We
back.
love
We love you
you.
back. All right, so here we go. We're about to go live on Instagram too.
Yay. Wow, both.
Boom.
Is that like blurry though, the camera?
No, the camera's not. Just our screen is dirty.
Oh, okay.
What's going on Instagram? Instagram. Okay, nobody's on yet. Anyway, for those on YouTube, thank you so much for joining in. We're gonna be live all day
All day.
long, and we're gonna kick it. We're gonna talk. We're gonna chat. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome. What's going on Instagram? I know we don't do no lives, but here we go. We on here. We're on. We on. We on. We on.
We're doing a double live right now. We're live on YouTube and live on Instagram right now. So how are you guys all doing? Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov. Shavua Tov. Live from Eretz HaKodesh. You know what I'm saying?
Where it's hot and sunny.
Hot and sunny. It's hot and sunny here. Boom. Listen. So we're going to sound like broken records today.
Yep.
We're going to keep talking about it over and over and over again. We are launching and building and creating the most incredible thing ever. So we're building the House of Lev Network. And gosh, so we just posted a video on YouTube, also on Instagram, that talks about this amazing project that we just can't stop thinking about it. We've been working very hard for over a year. To be honest with you, it's been longer than a year. It's been like 2 years or so.
2 years, yeah.
When we
I
were
mean,
still in America.
the whole idea of, it was actually, it's been almost 3 because we had the whole idea before even moving.
Yeah. So we're building a premium. I can't even talk. We're building a premium kosher streaming network. We're not just making cartoons. We're not just making, just some AI images. Like, we're building a whole network, guys, and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely monumental. Okay, and we need help. We need you guys' help to build this thing. And our goal is to bring Am Yisrael closer together. That's our goal. That's what we want to do. We've been so divided, so separated. And a lot of it has to do with not understanding each other. You know what I mean? It's not really understanding each other and realizing that every single Jew has a beautiful neshama and that everybody's special, right? And when we can start really seeing that in each other, listen, a lot of good can happen. A lot of good can happen. And so one of the ways that we can do that, to be able to help see the beauty in each and every person, is to really invest in media and to be able to help create visuals where we're together, right? We have to be able to see ourselves together. That's the goal, is to see Am Yisrael together. And then that's when things can start changing, right? And so that's what we're doing with our platform. We're doing that. We love you back. We love you back. Shalom. Life is fun.
So if you guys have not checked out the video yet on the platforms, please check it out. Like he said, this is near and dear to our hearts. It's something that I feel like we can just definitely take to the next level. Why hasn't there ever been really like a Jewish Disney type of streaming and network available? Yes, there's other, networks out there that have different streamings and cartoons and things like that, but our vision is beyond just the kids, like he said. I mean, we want to create animation movies just like Pixar, but in a Jewish kosher way, on a whole bigger scale, bigger level. So obviously things like that is going to take major funding. And let me tell you guys, yes, we have a huge goal and we believe that we can make this goal happen, but listen to the numbers of how small. Literally, it takes 1,000 people donating $200 will hit our goal. That's not even that big. I look at all these other fundraisers and things that people do and how they raise money for things that I'm not saying it's not a big impact, but we believe that what we're doing and what this is going to it's going to absolutely, I think, help bring Geula for sure. But it's just going to help us connect Am Yisrael even more and to literally educate every single Jewish home as well too, for those who do streaming and things like that in their home, to educate and to like Akiva said, unify us even more. We need more unification. We need more representation of all the beautiful Jews everywhere around the world. And we're just really excited. So I hope you guys watched the video. If you haven't, definitely check it out for sure. And Akiva has put in the comments, you put it on YouTube. I don't know.
YouTube, they have you have the links. I'm going to post it in this chat here.
It's already on. The link is already on in our Instagram, but not on the chat right now. So definitely, if you guys spread the word, we're asking for everybody just to spread the word, help contribute. It doesn't take a lot. It just takes a lot of people who believe in the vision with us and who want to be on board to help bring this alive. And we're super excited, and we're not going to stop until we hit our goal. Not going to stop.
So you might be tired of us talking about it, but we're going to talk about it a lot because we really believe in it. And this isn't about
Shandy.
This isn't about like trying to like ask for a handout or anything. It's not anything like that. Like my wife and I, we were getting pizza the other day, and there was a gentleman that came in, and he was selling underwear. He was selling underwear, and he was so passionate about this underwear, right? He was so passionate. He was like such a incredible like seller, and even though he was speaking Hebrew and I didn't really understand a whole bunch of it, but he was passionate about selling underwear. And so I actually got inspired by that, and I'm like, wow, if this guy can walk up to anybody selling underwear, like, how come I can't talk about something that's really, really like really awesome, that can really, really help people, right? So
yeah, he was so convinced. He was like, 6 underwear for 100 shekels. He was like, I'll even throw in maybe 1 or 2 more for you. And was like, his belief was so high. So just like he said, I'm like, how much more should we believe in such an incredible opportunity and vision that we have, and that I know it's going to help so many families. I know for us, this is why we started this, because we want to see more representation of just diversity. And I want my children to be able to see themselves in these animations and these books and stories. And I want everybody around the world to be able to see themselves in every Jewish book, story, animation.
That's right.
So that's exactly why we're so passionate about this, why we need help. And like I said, it just takes a lot of people. It doesn't even take a lot of money to do it. It takes a lot of people who see the vision to contribute to it.
That's it. You just said something I just thought about. Oh, this isn't, we also want to make something clear. Somebody asked the question. Shout out to Avi Proctor, more Edge. That's my guy. Somebody asked, like, okay, are you guys just making these animations with only people of color? And it's a good question, and we can keep talking about this also. But I said, listen, if we only make animations and cartoons with only people of color, then we're not helping. We're creating even more division and even more separation. We're not helping if we do that. I said, no, the problem is that Am Yisrael is a diverse nation. We're diverse people. So the way that we're going to help is by making animations that look like Israel.
That's right.
Right? Israel isn't just one way, right? Israel looks like all different kinds of colors, and that's what we're going to do. There's Jews in you know that they're B'nai Menashe, Jews in India. There's Jews in Asia. There's Jews in South America. There's Jews in Africa. There's Jews all over the world. They're all over the world, and so every Jew deserves deserves to be like seen, so they can connect. It's so important. Mm-hmm. It's so important that everybody can see themselves. Everybody can see themselves, right? So
yes.
I got a question. You can ask any question if you want to, but like I said, you guys can come on and off. You can log in, log off, come back later if you want to, because we're gonna talk about this for a long time. We're gonna be on
all day.
We're gonna be on,
off and on,
talk
all
about this
day.
Thing. And if you guys want to talk about other things too, feel free. And then after we talk about it, we'll jump back on. No. But yeah, if you guys want to talk about whatever, let us know. We're here. It's just on.
Here you can always you can share videos, can't you?
Yes, I shared the link. I'm trying to log into the Instagram to see the live, but I don't know why I can't do it from here. So maybe
why not? I've done it.
They probably have to do a different account or something. Maybe it's because it's on the same account.
Why don't you go into yours? But do you know the password in there?
Maybe.
No. Okay.
But let me see. Hold on, we still here. Let me just go over real quick.
You guys are awesome for coming on, sticking around, hanging out with us. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right. So I just posted the link there. So for those who are coming in, we're talking about the House of Lev Network. We're building a streaming platform that's going to bring Am Yisrael together. That's the goal, right? We have a very, very diverse nation, and there's Jewish people all over the world. There's 12 tribes. The interesting thing is that, oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Marguerite. The interesting thing is that the 15, 16 million people, Jews around the world, that only accounts for like 2.5 tribes, right? Was that the tribe of Yehuda, Binyamin, maybe, a little bit of Levi, right? But there was 10 tribes that are quote unquote unaccounted for, right? And so there's tens of millions of Jews all around the world, and we all look different, right? And so we want to create a platform where people from all backgrounds, the Jews from all backgrounds, all walks of life, can be able to see themselves. And we just want to create a place that brings Israel together. That's the goal. You want to know what we're talking about? We're talking about bringing Am Yisrael together.
That's right.
How do we bring Am Yisrael together? By creating media that shows us together. Mm-hmm. That's how we do it. Mm-hmm. We have to create media that shows us together. That's it. Showing us together, right? Listen, you don't have to look far. You don't have to look far to see division, to see, how we're not connected. Listen, I'll tell you this. I was picking up my kids from school the other day, and I sit down next to a gentleman, and I said, Boker Tov. And so he looks at me, and then he just kind of like looks away. And then I said, Boker Tov. And then he just looks down, and I said, Boker Tov. Boker Tov. And so he looks at me, he just does this. Like it hurts to say hi. You can't say hi. You can't say hi to me. Like it's that hard. You can't say hi. My point is things like that. We're divided. Like we don't understand each other. We're not trying to, we got to connect. We got to help each other. We got to love each other. Like right. my wife and I, we're so big on teaching the love of Israel, Avat Yisrael.
Yeah.
How it starts in the house, man. It starts in the home. That's where it starts. It doesn't start at school. And unfortunately, there are a lot of schools that don't even teach it. They don't teach it, right? So where does Yiddishkeit start? Right here in the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it starts. So if we can help create more opportunities and options, um, if we can create more opportunities and options for parents to be able to have more tools to be able to build the midot in the home, then I think we can like make some moves. I think things will start shifting, right? Now somebody said too, it's like somebody said, wow, you really think that you can make a difference? Yep. Oh, people say, oh, you know, certain people tried that. You got to keep trying. You got to just keep trying. What do they say? They say the people that think that they're crazy enough to change the world
Are the ones that would do it.
They're the ones that do it.
Yeah.
They're the ones that do it.
And if we can just be an inkling of that change, then it's worth it. Because the moment that me and Akiva, we tried to like, I mean, I don't know if you guys seen, we tried to do a campaign like a little while ago, but we didn't even have the vision fully where we have it today. And we like try to put it down, and Hashem will not let us put this vision and this opportunity, this campaign down and what we're doing. And I'm like, every time we'll try to just kind of brush it away and go, you know, maybe later, maybe another time. Puts it back in our face, and we're like, okay, we really have to do this. This is something that he wants us to do. And so for the past year, it's like we've been just really, really working hard at just getting everything in order. And then the vision has just, Hashem is just like, whoo, he's expanded it so much more for us. We love you guys too. And we have people commenting on YouTube and on Instagram. And people are agreeing with us. So yes. So with that said, I mean, that's exactly why we need your help, guys. Like I said, literally 1,000 people donating $200. We hit our goal. 1,000 people. That's not even 1% of our Instagram followers. Not even 1%. So it's like, you know, people, you know, follow people. It's like, this is the time that we come together as one, and we contribute and we help create a big, huge vision.
Yeah.
Right? Because I keep telling everybody, this is not just for me and Akiva.
It's not about us.
It's not. This is way bigger than Akiva and I. Like, way bigger. Guys, this is something that hasn't even been seen before.
It's never, listen to me. Guys, building a platform like this that shows all of Israel, all of us, it's never been done. In the Jewish world, kosher, you know, Torah learning on a very premium, high level that shows all different types of Jews to show Am Yisrael together. It's never been done, ever, ever, ever. You can check YouTube, you can check Google, you can check everywhere. It's never been done. And I'm praying. I'm talking to Hashem every day, and I'm like, wow, like Hashem, I don't want to question you, but I'm like.
Sorry, I'm trying to see. Go ahead. I'm just trying to see what that said. Translated.
Like these speaking
okay.
To me. You know, like I'm asking Hashem, like, what, like, how come? Like you've given this to us. You've given this opportunity to us, and it's like we're not asking like why me, because like it's a major merit to be able to do it, right? But you realize that it's just such a need. We have so many people. Listen, there's so many people that have been waiting for something like this.
Yeah.
Like if you go on our Cause Match donation page and you go through all the people that have already donated, tap on the message and it shows, tap on the actual donation, whatever somebody donated, and it'll show a little note on some people. Mm-hmm. And you'll see that so many people, they've been yearning for this.
Yeah.
They've been yearning for an opportunity to have diverse media, diverse cartoons and fun stuff for the family. listen, this is also not just about cartoons, because my wife and I, like, there's gonna be marriage content. We're gonna do like marriage, different talks and all these different things. Like we're still building it, but it's just gonna be a place for the whole family, the whole
Mhm.
family. And then for it's gonna be cool because Shabbat Tov, Gubali. Um, it's going to be beautiful because we'll have like a parent login. There'll be a parent login, for parents to be able to access obviously everything,
And a kid
and then
account.
there'll be a kid account. Parents can act. They can click in the kid account. It'll show all the kids cartoons and things like that. Um, and we're just pumped. It's just pumped,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Imagine Pixar quality Jewish like kosher movies and like I'm just like, even for my kids to see like a kosher, like healthy princess type of movie that like Disney created, but we get to do it in a whole different way. Like that's the vision that we have, and so much more. Like it's just time to up it up as far as with the cartoons and with the movies, and like we literally want to create movies and be able to have movies that hasn't been created yet, for the Jewish people. So we're excited about that. We really, really are. And again, that's why we need help. We need help. We have a huge, huge vision, huge, gigantic.
Ginormous.
I mean, we can't even like explain everything that we're going to be doing on here right now, but like it's nothing small. That's all I gotta say. It's a huge vision, huge things that we're going to be creating, never before seen.
Yeah, and we don't listen. I know my wife. She mentioned, 200 people, giving. I mean, what 1,000 people
Thousands giving
donating
200.
like $200, right? It's not even about the 200. Yes, that's awesome, but I want you to understand just the power of just a little contribution, right? Just a little contribution.
I was just getting a small number, just realizing that's all it takes to hit our goal.
It's
Now, with
crazy.
everybody, people just sending this, of course, everything, but just to think that like that's what we need just to hit that goal.
Yeah,
That's not a lot. That's not a lot of
it's
people.
not. It's not a lot. And here's the other thing too. Listen, even if you're not even at a place, because I understand everybody's not in a place to be able to donate and give. Money's tight, and I get it, right?
Sure.
But even if you can just share it, like that can, because maybe
Yeah.
just by you sharing it to a couple of people, maybe those people could be able to give and
Yeah.
and
And
know some other
sponsor, and
people. You know what I mean? So there's many ways, but we just ask for your help in any way. If it's a financial contribution, or just a share, just share the donate page, share the video, and we good and we're winning.
Yeah.
And like that's all we're asking. Just share and just help. We're building. We want to. It's not Chav and I just building this.
No.
Like we're building this with our community. That's what we're doing. We're building this for our entire community.
Yeah, we literally have ambassadors, people that are helping, spread the word and to be able to help build this with us. And we're extremely grateful for those ambassadors that came on board and to help. And like he said, there's been people who go, hey, I can't financially contribute, but I'm going to do everything in my power to be able to spread this and like share it on all of my platforms and this. And that in itself is helping and contributing in a huge way, because there might be people out there that that are like, I believe in something like that and I want to do it. And by you, sending the contact and the information to that person, that was that was you contributing in your way of just sharing. So we appreciate it so much, and we appreciate our whole community.
Yeah, man.
I know it's been a while, guys. It's been a wild couple of years. I'm not gonna lie. Being here in Israel, it's a whole it's a whole transformation and just a whole new way of life, but it's the most beautiful and rewarding. But we did go through lots of transitioning, lots of change, lots of things. And that's why, we haven't done like lives and all these things and videos consistently, and also working very hard on this project. Akiva, especially, he's the guy behind all of the animations and that. And of course, obviously we come together with ideas of the storylines, but he's been working so hard. I'm extremely proud of him.
Thank you.
And we just believe in it. so much. Like I said, we try to put it down and we can't put it down. And we don't want to put it down because we now feel like this is a major part of our life and our mission for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. What can we do to help the Jewish people get closer together? Right. That's our goal.
Right.
Helping all of us get closer. That's the goal. Helping people get closer. So any way that you guys can contribute, please, we're very, very grateful. Again, for those who are just coming on, we're talking about the House of Lev Network, the streaming platform, the streaming network that we're building. We're not just making cartoons. We're building a whole network. We're building a whole ecosystem for the entire family, for everyone. Excuse me. And also just a safe place. Parents want to know
Right.
that their kids are not scrolling around on dangerous platforms online, which there are. um, and parents don't have to worry about, okay, let me skip this, or let me watch over this. You don't have to do that, right? It's just one place for you to be able to learn, to laugh, to come together, right? And obviously not everybody allows their kids to watch different things. There's adults who don't watch anything, and we get it. We get it. um, but we're building stuff. We're building things for the people who do. We actually did some research, and out of the what 15 million people, the Jewish population in the world, 75% stream. That's a gigantic demographic. So 75% of the Jewish people, they have access to the internet and streaming and phones, things like that, right? So that's the market that we're catering to. That's a gigantic market.
And also because we're in a world of just technology now. Like we can't stop it. We can't control it. What we can control is what we put out there. And that's why Akiva and I we can go ahead of it. And, with technology moving the way that it is, okay, let's create some good. Because just like we said in our video, it could be used for good, it could be used good for the bad.
Yeah.
And we definitely want to be ahead of it and use it for the good and for the right reasons, and to be able to help us, like we said. I mean, think about what technology has done. It has unified us all over the world.
Yeah.
And to now be able to do that on our platform, and to be able to do it on our network, to be able to stream this and to share all around the world, and people to be able to watch and see themselves. And it's just, it's beautiful. And that's what we want. I mean, I can only imagine if we would have had this like a while ago, and to see that. And I don't know, that would be something so powerful. Just see the diversity. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys that are on here can agree that we can definitely use more diversity of seeing all of the Jews everywhere around the world on these like streaming platforms.
Yeah. That's it. Let me see. There's a text message. 1 second.
Oh.
Wow, yes, amazing.
What? Oh, beautiful. Amazing.
Beautiful.
See,
Okay.
people just, that was right there by passing along.
Yeah. Please remember to add a description and the link you just shared after the stream. Okay. We'll do.
Thank you.
We'll do. Yeah, we'll make sure, because this stream, I don't know how long we're going to be on it. It's going to be a couple hours though, to be honest with you. We want to make sure that we're talking to as many people as possible, that everybody gets a chance to see it. B'ezrat Hashem. And once we post it, then we'll post all the links and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
But again, please share it, share the link, share the video. There's a YouTube video right here. I'll post it in the Instagram.
Did you repost it again? You did on Instagram?
I mean, I'm about to post it right now on the YouTube. Watch the video. I mean, you can actually watch the YouTube video on the donate page, so that'll actually be a little bit easier. All right, so it's the same video.
That's YouTube.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
There you go.
So yes, I'll just keep posting the campaign page, and there's a little play button at the top banner. Just push that, and you can watch the video. But um,
Aw.
this video really just explains. Uh, it just explains the heart behind what we do. Explains the heart behind it, and you're gonna feel you get a chance, you get to see it, right? So watch the video, share it with people. Again, if you're not in a place to be able to donate or contribute financially, we get it, right? And please don't, I don't want you to feel that we're trying to pressure anybody, right? But if you're not at that place, just please share it. We just ask that you share it on your status, your WhatsApp status, your
We're
Instagram, your
personal
Facebook.
friends and family. Like
Mhm.
that's what we had a friend that reached out and said, "Hey, I can't financially help, but I'm going to spread it to everybody I know."
Yeah,
And that person has already did that, sent us a contact. That person just reached out to us.
exactly.
Like, so it's so beautiful just to see how people are just contributing in their way that they can. And that's all we're asking is
Yep.
just to help spread the awareness of this so that we can get the help to be able to get this going, because
Yeah.
we want this to get going sooner than later.
Immediately. So I'll share with you, that once we get the funding, we're building an animation team. So it'll be myself, and it'll be one other person, and uh, depending on the scenario, maybe two people, two more other people. But I'll be involved in the animation since I've been the one since the beginning, the inception of kind of creating the vision and with the creative directing and all those things. So we're putting together a team, and we're using a mix between AI, but also character rigging as well. And I mean, first of all, the character rigging is basically when you take an image and you create like a 3D mold of that particular character, and then you have a lot more control. You have a lot more control over the consistency of the character, the positioning, the placement, the environment, right? For example, like if we want to create a certain scene, like let's say we're creating an episode and we wanted a consistent living room setting with Chava and I, then this particular workflow will allow us to be able to have um, a consistent, like the same setting for every single episode. Like if you watch a cartoon and you're like, oh, this couch is familiar. This is the same type of car. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing, and it's gonna be good.
So today is Sunday for us.
Yeah, we're not that far in the future. I don't want to be in Monday yet. I don't
No,
want to be in Monday yet. We're right here.
no.
It's
So
Sunday.
it's noon, 12:14 p.m. our time in Israel.
Yeah. Also on YouTube, you guys, make sure you send a comment, like, and also share it. Also share it to like your network. Share it on your platforms, because it'll make the algorithm flag it. I mean, it'll flag the algorithm to push it out to more people, so more people can see it. However, even though I know that this isn't prime time of when we would do a live or when we would do even Instagram live or post.
Right.
However, since our campaign is starting today, we want to take advantage and make sure we have the whole day. And so Hashem's in control anyway. And so that's why we're on. So
That's right.
I'm going to take a pause and use the restroom.
Okay. So it's all on me. So yeah, we're gonna sound like a broken record, like Akiva said, and just keep talking about it. If those of you are just joining in, we're just talking about the campaign, the House of Lev Network. Please, if you have not seen the video, please watch the video, because we believe that the video can definitely just explain a little bit more, and you see it and you can really just take it to heart, because I think, he worked very hard in putting that video together. But what you're seeing in that is going to be some of the episodes that we're going to be creating, the characters. And obviously some of the characters are definitely based off of our family. Some of those episodes will be based off our family and our kids. And we're going to have lots of other things. So you guys are just seeing kind of a snippet of what we're going to be creating and how it's going to look. But obviously, if you watch the video, you get to see the beauty and the diversity of all the Jewish people. And that's what we're so excited about when it comes to sharing this.
Yeah. And feel free, guys, feel free to, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask us anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the network. It could be about whatever. Right?
Any questions, anything.
We're here. We're on, like we go pick up our kids in a couple hours.
Oh, actually, I think we're gonna have our friend our kids today.
Okay. So we're gonna be here. So you'll see our kids coming in and out probably. I think our son, little Yosef, is asleep right now. But yeah, we're here. We're here. We got the Instagram live going. Thank you guys for tuning in. I see some familiar faces. Also, lots of familiar faces on YouTube. Also, share the link. There's constantly people joining, so we're going to keep repeating ourselves. So we're talking about our streaming platform that we're building with Hashem's help. that will bring, not hope, but it will bring Am Yisrael closer together. That's our goal. Right? We are divided, we're separated. And one of the reasons that we're separated, excuse me, one of the reasons that we're separated is because we don't see the unique beauty in each and every soul. Everybody's special, everybody's unique, everybody's different. And we need to appreciate each and every person. We need to love each and every person. Here's the next level. I thought about this a while ago. Change will happen. Change happens when I can look at you or you and see a piece of myself.
Yeah.
That's when change happens. When all of us can look at another Jew and see a piece of ourselves. Because if we can see a piece of ourselves, then that means that how I treat you is an extension of myself.
Absolutely.
If I see a piece of myself in you, then that's going to help me to be able to treat you a lot different. Why is that important? It's important because that's the reality of it. The Jewish people are one. Am Echad. We're one. We're one nation. That's it. But seeing all this fighting is crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Seeing all this division and the fighting, like we got a lot of stuff going on here in Israel. And I mean, it's like we're not treating each other like we're one.
Right.
We're treating each other like we're enemies.
It's been wild.
Listen, we have Jews fighting each other. They're fighting each other here in Israel. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. We're fighting each other. We're hitting each other. We're trying to hurt each other. Why are we doing that? Because we don't see ourselves in each other. I don't see you as an extension of me. That's Torah. That's not Akiva. That's Torah. Hashem said that we're one people and we're not supposed to fight.
Right.
We're one people. So how do we create this change? We create this change by one way is to create media that shows us together. Let me paint this picture for you. Paint this picture. How come we can't see? Let's just say, we're making animations. How come we can't see an animation that has a non-observant Jew? He's just non-observant. And somebody who's, let's say, ultra-Orthodox, Haredi, whatever. How come we can't see that? See these two dynamics in one picture, one image, without fighting? The only time you see it is when they're arguing against each other. That's the only time you see it. But how come we can't have this reality as seeing these two ends together? Right? Imagine a fun little cartoon for the kids, for the family. And you see Haredim and a non-observant Jew playing basketball together. What's wrong with that?
Right.
It's nothing wrong with that. The issue is the moment that somebody is observant and they see somebody non-observant, they look down on them. They look down upon them like they're nothing. And so they talk about them and they treat them like they're fourth class citizens. They treat them like they're crap, like they're garbage. They don't talk. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm going to treat you differently. Right? That's not it. You think that this is going to help that person want to get closer to Hashem or want to start wearing tefillin? No. You love that person where he is and realize that that's my brother too. That's what we do. That's my brother. I don't care if he got to keep on. So what? That's still my brother. I still say hi. That's my brother. And oftentimes, some of the people that are not observant are some of the nicest, most loving people in the world. That's often the case a lot. I know so many people. They're not Torah observant, but they're the most loving, warmest people I've ever met in my life. And they make me feel good. Again, it's not it's not saying that everybody that's observant, right, is treats people like that. No, but this happens. My point is, this is not how we get people closer to Hashem. These are the things that we've been battling with for a very, very long time. And we're not saying that we're the answer. No, we're not. We can't make statements like that. But listen, only Mashiach can. But listen, we all got to do our part, though. We all got to at least try to make some type of effort. We can't just keep living with like, oh, this is how it is. That's a terrible mindset. That's not going to fix anything. Oh, that's just how it is. It's been like that for 27,000 years. No. We're the Jewish people. We're the light of the world. That's Our right. goal is to bring us together. What can I do to help bring us together? One way is to just see yourself in other people. Mm-hmm. One way to do that is to be able to find the good in everybody. Sold your birthright to be Ashkenazi. Okay, let's get you on off of here real quick. Let's go get you off because you're saying some ignorant stuff.
Well, what do you mean that you sold our birthright to be Ashkenazi?
Yeah, I don't have time for none of that. I don't have time.
I just have a question what they meant by that. I don't know what that means. You sold your birthright to be Ashkenazi, but we're not Ashkenazi.
More than likely, that was a Hebrew Israelite. And that's another thing. I'm glad that person came on and said that. I blocked them anyway, so you don't have to worry about it, right? But regardless, even if we have these differences, because obviously there's very extremists, there's Hebrew Israelites, and I'll make this statement clear: all Hebrew Israelites are not like this.
Yeah,
right. They're amazing people who call themselves Hebrews or Israelites, or even Hebrew Israelites, and they're amazing people. We know a lot of them. But there are some that make statements like this, and they have this crazy, stupid idea that white Jew or European Jews stole their birthright, and it's like they believe that all of the black people are children of Israel and all these different types of things, right? And so it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyway,
yeah,
we don't have time for that energy. But my point is, would I say that? Oh, it's even in those worlds, though, right? Let's say in the Israelite world, like these groups, and for them, they identify themselves as being connected to Torah, right? I'm not going to get into all of it, but they have there's a connection there, right? We need to be bridging gaps. We need to be, open to be able to connect with them, right? That's what we need. We need love and bridges. That's what we want to create, bridges. And that's one of the other reasons why we're excited about creating our platform, because everybody's going to see it. Everybody's going to see it. There are cartoons that are coming out that the Hebrew Israelite community are making, right? And so what needs to happen is that the Jewish people need to have more things that are showing who we are from a Torah perspective, that's really shining the true light on the Jewish people so that people are not getting it twisted. But we want them to see it. We want everybody to be able to see these things, right? So listen, we need help. We need help. Again, if if you're just coming on, we're building a network, we're building a platform. We just started our campaign, our fundraiser, and we need help to be able to build it. We really do. And we just ask everybody if you can just if you can do a little something, contribute in any way, even if you can't, even if it's not a financial contribution, send it. Please share it with somebody. No, it's not just for children. Not just for children at all. It's going to be a platform for the entire family. We're going to have like adult programming on there, which is going to be really cool. But it's a place for everyone. That's what we're excited about. It doesn't exist yet. But thank you for watching it.
House of Lev.
Yes.
Hey, House of Lev.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching it. Share it. If you can share it, that'd be amazing. I would appreciate it. Even see, like, just I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just gonna say, right. This wonderful person left this message, just by even them sharing a message like that, saying that they watched it, and they were touched by it. That's a contribution also, right? So, like, I just wanted to say that we're so grateful for that. Thank you so much for even taking the time to watch it. It's 3 minutes, not the shortest video, but you just taking 3 minutes of your time to watch it, to contribute just by giving us feedback. We're grateful. We're very grateful for that also. It's a family platform for everybody.
Yes, guys, listen, we're just gonna give you like a teaser of just some like ideas that we are like wanting to put on there. Can you imagine seeing the weekly parshas in like a film type of scene? Like seeing it in a movie. Like I just visually being able to see the parshas every week, I think will like blow my mind. And especially where we are with technology and the way to be able to create it and do it, that's like things that we're talking about, like that level, next level stuff. So
have you ever wondered how come we don't have like really, really high level Hollywood quality Jewish movies from the Torah? Like, guys, we have the most crazy, most incredible stories in the Tanakh. We don't have like very, very high level movies. Imagine an accurate story on the Exodus from Egypt. Imagine an accurate story on David and Goliath, right? An accurate. So many stories. Like you can do a whole movie on Miriam, the well of Miriam. All these things. There's so many cool things to do, right? And the way technology is growing right now, it's so inspiring because now it opens up like endless possibilities for us to be able to create these things. I'm so amazed. I'm so excited. I think Hashem. That's the board that gave the consistent monthly.
Oh yeah.
Hey Deborah, hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate you.
I'm actually writing you back.
What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was saying.
The parshas, were you talking about that?
Nope. I don't know.
The day we'll be back. That's very
interesting. There's a collab with Orion and the Traveling Klats. Somebody actually recommend doing a collab with the Traveling Klats. Just haven't really looked into it, but we're open to things, man. That makes sense. We're open to things that bring Am Yisrael closer together, and yeah, man. Thank you. What was I gonna say? I never heard of Tal Oran, though. Never heard of that person. You can't fix the problem. All you can do is light a candle. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Yeah, we're not, and that's our mindset too. Like we know we can't fix problems.
Yeah.
We can't fix it. But I like what Joe said. Joe said all you can do is just light a fire. You can just kindle it. That's what we're gonna do. Just gonna kindle it. and we just do our hishtadlut, right? Oh, oh, Tyler, oh, it's the traveling card. Got you. Okay, okay. Um, my bad. Yeah, but all we can do is our hishtadlut. Like there's shefa and bracha that's always coming. Like, why do we do hishtadlut? So just to create the vessel. That's all.
Yeah.
Hashem needs a vessel to be able to send it. So I believe there's some achdut, shefa that wants to come down. Some unity shefa, some love shefa. I believe that wants to come down.
For sure.
But we have to make a vessel.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not saying we're the only ones doing it. There's many people out there that's building these incredible vessels, that's really doing some major work. Our friend Rudy Rockman, he's doing a phenomenal work. He has a beautiful project called We Were Never Lost. And it's just about reuniting the lost tribes, and it's phenomenal. We've been privileged.
5 premieres, I think, now.
Yeah, we've gone to maybe 5 different premieres for all the different segments of their documentary, and it's life-changing, you guys. We get like
he's literally on the same wavelength as what we're just talking about. He's bringing the awareness to a lot of the lost tribes and just a lot of Jews that are just not known around the world right now. He goes to all the different locations and he talks about them. And this last one, he was in Nigeria, and that one, there wasn't even a dry eye in the room. That one was very impactful to see. But it, it's like he's doing the same exact thing that we are doing. And I'm just looking at the time of like the timing of what Hashem is really doing right now is literally awakening those lost sparks and just bringing more awareness to everywhere in the world, the diversity and the beauty of all of our Jews. That's everywhere. People are silly, guys. You see silly comments of people.
Yeah,
you just delete them out, and foolishness.
We're just blocking.
Just block.
We don't have time for the crazy energy right now.
You always get them though. You always got to have somebody come in and be the negative. But what was I saying? Yeah, of just like the lost sparks, and just I feel like we're all playing a role in that right now. Just that's going to be one of the ways the Mashiach's going to come. I mean, Mashiach won't come until all the sparks are lifted. So I hope that we can be a little piece of that happening. Oh, yeah, I was actually going to talk about that. Somebody in our YouTube comment and asked, will we have any like breast love type of content that will be on there? And we are. Yes, there will definitely be.
Yeah, I mean, one beautiful thing. I mean, not every single cartoon will be like a teaching from Rabbi Nachman. But I'm just saying that his teachings are so just universal.
But technically it is, because Rabbi Nachman just taught everything that was based off of Torah.
He just taught everything, right?
So.
Right. But yeah, there's so many ideas. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So look, we have some sponsorships available. We have book sponsorships where people can sponsor a book. It's $150 for us to be able to do a complete book for one book, and we're doing 6 for the year. And already a few of those books have already been taken for sponsorship. Mm-hmm. So you can have a dedication in a book. Again, there will be 6 books throughout the year that we're creating, and they're all animated books. B'ezrat Hashem, in the future, Chava and I, we will be writing like an autobiography kind of book, kind of talking about the journey. So yeah, but we also have sponsorships to be able to sponsor one episode, right? One episode is $250. So $250 creates one episode. Mm-hmm. For the whole entire year, we're creating 60 episodes, 6 different shows. And each show has 10 episodes in a season,
Mhm.
right? Episode one, show one, 10 different episodes that completes one season, and they'll be kind of spread out throughout the year. And so $250 sponsors one episode. So if you go to the campaign page, you can see it all there, and you can just kind of read what you get. People who sponsor episodes, and you can sponsor a season. You can sponsor multiple different episodes. There's quite a few different ways to be able to sponsor them. Yeah. Okay. Are you using AI to create your content? Because that would be really good if you did that. Yeah. So we were talking about the beauty of where technology, especially AI technology, is. It's an incredible just landscape right now, and it's grown. We started this idea, maybe 2 years ago, and what we have available right now with AI, it's and technology, it's light years better. It's incredible.
Mhm.
And so it's like I don't want to say it's easier. It's easier than it's ever been. And so yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you're such a big guy.
Wait, sister?
Yeah.
Wow.
Give me a high
You're
five.
such a big boy.
High five. All right. AI can help you with your content mentally. Content, yeah. You can do so many things. Like we use it on a daily to be able to help us with stuff. You want to say hi?
It's basically like just the new way of doing a lot of stuff, honestly. You can just tell that's where a lot of the things are going in the world, is using AI to simplify things.
So this is Yosef. So as you can see, he's wearing a kippah now.
Yeah.
And he has payouts now, like his Abba. And he had his upshirin. Okay.
Can I get down? Okay.
And so he's an official big boy now. An official big boy. His upshirin, and we're so proud of him.
Vitalo, can you get the charger thing for Abba and with your
That's right.
the portable charger?
Oh, you want my portable?
Yeah, the portable one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Caterpillar Nook. Where are you from?
Because I see Caterpillar Nook all the time.
Yeah, that's our big guy. Thank you.
That's his charger.
Oh, Chicago,
Thank
Chi-Town. Thank you.
Hey guys.
That's Vitalo, our oldest son.
What's up, y'all?
That way here.
Oh, so look, so Vitalo actually has a show also.
Yeah, you can see it on the video.
So he has like a really cool. It's kind of like it's like Spider-Man vibes, right?
Mhm.
And so it's a teenage kid who is really trying to find and understand himself, and he realizes that he has like these superpowers, right? So if you know, his name is Bezalel. So Bezalel from the Torah, he had the ability to be able to build, right? And so his story, his cartoon is going to connect to that part of the Torah and building and superpowers. So it's going to be really, really cool for boys, even young teenagers to be able to watch it. It's going to be a really, really cool series for sure.
I'm excited to see it.
One. Here.
See you guys.
Wait, not that
I'm
one.
planning on making Aliyah after my undergrad.
Hold on,
Chances are that we will meet in the future. But it's about the Shem, amazing. You should have bracha, and it should be smooth. Your
Amen.
efforts should be blessed, and that's amazing. Amazing
All right,
stuff.
so-
This was the place to be, man. It's the place to be.
I know they're so good, right?
All right, so let me see. Let me put this back here. Oh, wait. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Another suggestion. Oh, the Gishmak. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about doing some stuff when he was here in Israel. I had a chance to meet him one time. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Any ideas? Listen, the ideas, we appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. So yeah, Instagram, talk to us. How you guys doing? Instagram world, it's a different world than the YouTube world.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like we communicate with Instagram a little bit differently than how we communicate and share on YouTube. So it's both our beautiful platforms, and so we're grateful for all you guys tuning in. Almost 58,000 followers over there on Instagram, which is crazy. It's very, very crazy stuff to even say that. 57,000 people decided to follow the journey, which is wild stuff.
Yeah, something we don't take lightly at all.
Yeah, 20,000 people here on YouTube decided to follow the journey.
Subscribe, yeah.
It's amazing stuff. And so just thinking about, 20,000 people.
Hey, Libby Cats.
You know Libby Cats?
I want to say, are you related to the cats? Like Shlomo? Rabbi Shlomo Katz? I think so. I don't know.
So yeah. So for those who are coming on, again, hello. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Our plan is, it's already been an hour. I can't even believe that.
Wow, what?
Yeah, it's been an hour already.
And kids are good.
Kids are good.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Thank you, Chaim. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for even taking the time to watch it. We were talking about different ways, excuse me, that people can contribute. A financial contribution, even if it's just $1, right? $10, whatever you can, it'd be greatly appreciated. It's all going to add up. And if you can't make a financial contribution, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
then sharing the video, sharing the campaign with your friends. That's we're very, very grateful for that. And if you can't do that, even just feedback, right? Just like Chaim did. Chaim gave us some great feedback. He took some time to watch it, and that means the world to us, because with the feedback, number one, it gives us lots of chizuk, lots of encouragement to like, all right, cool, we on the right track.
Yeah.
People are getting inspired by it. But it's also just feedback, just so we can all learn, take notes, and grow. Since this is something that's never been done before, we're going to be adjusting and making changes all the time, right? We're going to be learning as we go, and yeah. Thank you very much. Campaign who you raise money for. Cool. So yeah. So again, we're going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
We are building a Jewish. We're building a Jewish streaming platform, and what we're doing, we're taking our, not even just our life, but one of the things we're doing is we're taking our life and we're turning it into animations, and we're creating animations that represent all of Israel, right? There's Jewish people all over the world. There's Jews in South America, Africa, Alaska, that's still America. India, China, right? Jews all over the world. Remember, there were the 12 tribes, right? And so all of Israel should be able to see themselves in the content, right? At this point right now, where we are in history, it doesn't exist, right? If you look at all of the cartoons, for example, yes, we are a 501c3.
We have that on, if you look on the video, at the bottom of it where it says all the information, it lets you know that everything is actually a tax deduction, that we are 501c3.
Yes.
And all that information too.
So everything legit. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
But if you look at the content that's available, right, it doesn't show the diversity of who we really are. And one of the reasons we believe that there's so much division amongst us is that we don't see enough content with all of us together. And that's what needs to happen. We need more content that shows Am Yisrael together. That's what it is.
Yes.
When we can do that, right, that allows us to be able to see the beauty in each and every one of us. There's beauty inside of all of us, right? And I need to be able to, and we all need to be able to appreciate that inside of each and every one of us. And when I can look at you and see a piece of me, then I'm going to treat you differently, right? And so the goal of creating a platform is for not just making cartoons. We're making a platform for the entire family. So parents can have a safe place for their children. They can have a sit down with their family and learn some Torah together. They can laugh together. You know, when we were growing up, you know, we had like Saturday morning cartoons, you know, like, and we had all these different like family things. And these were things that really brought us together, right? As family. Now, again, there's a lot of families who don't allow their kids to watch things. But according to statistics, 75% of the Jewish population are watching. They have access to phones and streaming and things like that, and internet, right? Which that's way more than half the 75% of the Jewish population that we can that we could really create something like this for, right? And to be able to sit there again to learn Torah, for the kids to be able to learn midot, for every single Jewish kid to be able to like connect with and see themselves in, it's everything. That's what creates achdut. That's what creates love for each other, because it allows other people into your world, right? Yeah, it allowed. There should be no reason why we don't understand all the different cultures within the Jewish world.
Right.
We should be learning this stuff. We should be learning about all the different cultures. There's tons. We should be learning this. We should be sitting here learning this with our children. That there's all different type of Jews, from non-observant Jews to Jews who are observant. We need to, and you know, Jews who wear kippot, who don't wear kippot, right? From, you know, Jews who live in Africa to Jews who live in Europe, Jews who live in South America, Jews who live in Australia, right? We need to be educating our families on our history, where we come from, where we're going, where we've been, who we are. We're 12 tribes. We're not just one tribe. We're 12. That's been scattered all over the world. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Am I still teaching dance? I'm not teaching dance at the moment. I tried it here. And it wasn't consistent. And so I just decided to take a break. I think I don't have any intentions on it, like teaching dance classes. If there's dancing going on, it'll probably be like if I'm performing or something like that. I have some dancers on stage with me in a music video that I would do. That would be the only dancing that I'm really interested in at this point. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, man, we appreciate you guys for being here with us for an hour and 8 minutes so far.
Yeah.
Don't feel obligated. Okay.
Where are people tuning in from? I know we had on here, we said Chicago. We got some people in Israel. We have, what else did I see in here? Did I see Australia? I think I did.
I didn't see it. Michigan. Oh, I forgot. Deborah, you're from Michigan.
Right. Michigan. New York. Okay, New York.
New York City.
It's morning. Early in the morning, right?
Yeah, it's real early. Thank you for waking up in the morning with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Germany. That's amazing.
What time is it in Germany?
Probably close to us, I think.
Right. Yeah.
It's 12:51 p.m. here in Israel. And somebody asked where we lived also. We live in Ramat Beit Shemesh. That's where we stay here.
Netherlands. Wow.
I've been there. I had a chance to go to the Netherlands.
Been to a lot of places in Europe.
11:51 there, Germany.
Just an hour. Wow.
Okay.
Wait, you're going to right here? Can you take my card and get pretzels?
Yeah, I have your card on my phone.
Oh, can you get pretzels for the kids? Thank you.
Like the
Pretzels in the pink bag of chips that they get.
the pink one. So
Mhm.
it's like the yellow band.
Mhm. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just saw your feed, so exciting. Absolutely behind you. Thank you,
Aww.
Alice Leckett. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your donation link for you there need to be saying why you. No, we have been. You just maybe you just didn't see it, but when you scroll up there, we posted maybe about 10 times already. So yeah, you click on it there. That's the link. Thank you on Instagram, Chabad UBC. Chabad UBC.
UBC.
Where is
Let me
UBC?
see.
University of BC in Canada, British Columbia.
There you go.
Maybe.
Could be.
I don't know.
That's a good guess.
Thank you for jumping on the watch. Big shout out to everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Chabad. Right, since you're here, thank you, Chabad, for all you do. Right, we were on Shabbat. There's some Chabad guys that come over to our park for the kids every Shabbat, and they bring a bag of candy and they go out and like they're having the kids like shout Torah and learning, and I just think it's very cool. I think it's very cool that you guys do that, and you're just all about kiruv and helping people build the Yiddishkeit. So shout out, appreciate what you do. Alice, thank you. It means a lot that you took the time to watch it. We really appreciate it. Yeah, there's an option that shows the snippets on YouTube video, just always polished here. It's probably helpful for people to see what you're talking about. So the only snippets that we have readily available is just the little tiny snippets that are in the YouTube video. So I'm working on those right now. So just stay tuned. We're going to be posting a lot. So today is day one of our campaign, of going public. And so you stay tuned. We'll be posting to our shorts. We're going to be posting to our Instagram of just little clips of what these episodes are going to be looking like. So right now, today, all we have is just a video on the YouTube video. But in the coming days, we'll have it. You can show the short YouTube video every so often. Yeah. No, yeah. So I'm just putting together a few little extra little pieces that I'm working on. It'll be ready. So I got you. I can't wait to share it. I think
in our video that we have already.
You can show the short YouTube video every so often. This live stream. You're absolutely right.
That's what I was saying. Right. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that right now.
Yeah.
Boom. Thank you.
I wish there was a way that we could do it there, but I don't think there is.
Let's do that. Let's watch the video. That's a great idea. Why didn't I even think about that?
I did say that earlier. I said, wouldn't that be really nice to like play the video while we're on the live?
You did say that, but I wasn't thinking about the share thing. One second.
There, right?
No.
They just have to watch it on.
Yeah, you guys can just click the link.
Yeah.
And you can watch it. Share the system audio. That's what I want right here. All right, boom. Well,
that's a lot. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Recipes by Rena. I want to make sure I say people's name. Hey, Bar Kaufman.
One of the ways that can bring Am Yisrael together, media that's showing us together.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it real quick just to make sure you can hear it. Oh, what did I do? Where'd y'all go? Hold up. Give me a quick little thumbs up if you can see it and hear it. Where did my live go? Oh, there it is.
Okay, let's see.
Did you guys see it?
Recipes by Rena. I love to see it. It would be great.
I can hear the audio. Could you see the video? Like here, look.
One of our greatest enemies is the division and the separation that's amongst ourselves. We're fighting and we're hurting each other.
Okay. It's stuck. Can you see? Anybody else have any issues with it?
It's a great video.
Stuck.
They can hear the video. What is it?
Can anybody comment and let me know if they were just able to watch just that little piece?
Has everybody that joined on Instagram, have you watched the video yet? Let me know. Thumbs up that you have.
Okay, they're miniot, exactly. Lots of miniot. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna play it and then Svat Hashem. We'll see what it does.
It'd be nice if we turned and they could.
One of the ways that can bring
Never thought of that. They can watch it.
Okay, Instagram, you want to see it? Let's see if we can turn it.
Don't look at the dishes.
one of the ways that can bring Am Yisrael
But they
together
can. Let me see.
is by creating media that's showing us together. One of our greatest enemies is the division and the separation that's amongst ourselves. We're fighting and we're hurting each other.
So media has the power to shape what reality is. What happens in media is what shapes our perception of the world. It could be used for bad, and it can also be used for good. So with that said, we want to create bridges between the medium of media that will bring the Jewish people from all over the world together.
And that's why we're creating the House of Lev Network, a premium kosher Jewish streaming platform built from the ground up for all ages, for all backgrounds, for all of Am Yisrael. One platform, one people.
One heart, one mission. To use the most powerful storytelling medium in the world to bring Jewish families together around something that actually matters. Marriage and family content, educational programming, books, and original animated shows your children will love. Torah values at the center of every story, and not a single second you'd have to skip. Just press play without worrying.
Hashem led our family on a very unique path. Back in 2022, we decided to document our entire Jewish journey, from the conversion process all the way to now living in Israel. The House of Lev Network is simply an extension of who we are.
Kids see themselves in these characters, so they're encouraged because they see certain midot in the characters that they want to develop.
Cartoons aren't just entertainment. They could be one of the most powerful developmental tools in a child's life. When children watch the right content, they're building cognitive skills, emotional intelligence, language, and moral character, all while having fun.
Children connect so deeply with cartoons because they become the characters they watch. That identification is where the real formation happens. Child who sees a hero who looks like them, believes what they believe, and lives like they live. That child doesn't just watch, they're internalizing this thing.
Research shows that wholesome cartoons strengthen problem solving, memory, and attention, build empathy and emotional awareness, develop language and communication skills, teach values, kindness, courage, faith, and family, create shared experiences that bring families closer together.
Now, there are a lot of Jewish families that don't allow their kids to watch anything, and that's great, and we get it. For the families and kids who are looking for good, kosher, wholesome, and educational Jewish content, we're creating something for them.
We have to protect our children. Kids should not be scrolling online or any social platform. There's a lot of good there, but to scroll around, it's a very, very dangerous place for children. So let's get them off of those platforms and get them on to safe platforms like House of Lev Network. Partner with us. We need your help. We believe in this mission very, very deeply. We believe that a platform like this has the potential to do a lot of good, not just for the Jewish people, but for the world.
Because the only way to impact our world around us is to first build our own houses. Then we can touch and impact the hearts around us.
All right. Reach out to Aruz 14, maybe do to Eden Harel. Can you message us more about what that means?
Yeah. And if people have like connections with people that they know and personal relationships, feel free to reach out to these people and, share this information. And then obviously if they want to connect directly to us as well, you can, just send them over to us. But we've had a few people who go, hey, I have a relationship with so-and-so. I'm actually going to send it to them and I'm going to talk to them. And they've gone about it like that as well too. Because obviously, like we said, there's a huge goal that we need for this to be able to create all these episodes and to get all this done and to push this out. And so we're looking for people who believe in it as well and who want to sponsor and be able to get behind the vision and help us out. And so that's why we're going to be doing this live all day. We're going to be going off and on, but basically on here all day, just talking about this and answering questions. And if you have questions about it and you want to know more of why we're doing this, I mean, we had a person reach out and they're just like, well, I don't really see what's different about what you guys are doing. And I'm like, well, you don't get the vision then, and everybody's not going to get the vision, but I'm like, how do you not see what's different about this? It's completely different. And everybody who's supported us and even reached out, they said, this is what's needed, that we need this, in our homes and for our children, and to show the diversity and the beauty of all of Am Yisrael. I'm like, exactly. We definitely need this. And I think, for Akiva and I, we were always talking about we have to help educate somehow in the homes everywhere around the world of just all the beauty of the Jewish people. And how can we do that? And obviously Hashem gave us this download and this idea to be able to create the House of Lev Network, and to be able to, in that way, to be able to spread the awareness and the beauty. I don't see in any other better way is in the homes of every person around the world. So that's definitely what we're doing. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep pushing it. And we're just going to keep going until we hit our goal. We are not stopping. So if you guys get sick of hearing from us, I'm sorry. But we're not going to stop.
So I hope you guys were able to see and hear it a little bit. Some people said yes, some people said no. If you have any issues, just feel free to go off of the go off of the live, and you can go watch it if you wanted to, and you can watch anytime. You can watch anytime you want. Sound is muted.
Oh, the whole time, or
wait a minute.
Yeah, did you just do that? Maybe just now.
Let me see. Give me like a thumbs up. You guys can hear me now.
Did you just push that and maybe you did it by accident? Okay.
No, it was already on. I mean, it was already on.
But I wasn't muted the whole time we showed the video. Okay.
No.
Yeah, Jasmine 1. That's what I mean. Why does color matter? It shouldn't at all, right? Because especially when it comes to the Jewish nation, we're like,
go ahead, keep talking.
we're all one. So it shouldn't be anything based off of our color or differences of any type of way. But unfortunately, society has had its way of kind of, spreading and separating, I guess, the education of all of the Jewish people around the world. And so I hope that we can bring, a little bit of light to that and to help, bring us even closer together.
Yep. All right. So I had to restart the Instagram.
Why?
They said they couldn't hear.
Oh.
So let us know now if you can hear us. Give us a quick little thumbs up or something.
Did you tell them that you had to start all over before you went off? No?
Couldn't hear me.
Can you guys hear us now on Instagram?
Give us a thumbs up, number 1 or something. Hey, what's going on, brother? What's happening? 1995, Yuda. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. God bless you too. Bless you too. Love you
that's
too.
Beautiful. Caterpillar. That's beautiful.
I jump over from Instagram. All right, cool. Appreciate it. Can you guys, nobody's responded yet. So Instagram, can you guys give me a thumbs up or something? If
Just
you
at
can
least
hear us?
one person tell us if you can hear us.
Okay. YouTube, we good. All right. YouTube, maybe Instagram having some issues. Cool. But yeah, was it Jasmine was saying, color has nothing to do with it. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But here's the thing. The thing is when when there's content that excludes color, that's not good. When you're making content and not including all the others, right? That's equal. Right? That's not good, right? So you're correct. It should not be about color. It should be about making content that reflects the reality of who Am Yisrael really is. That's what the goal is. You know what I mean? The goal is to create real stuff. That's the goal. For us, it has nothing to do with color, right? For us, like, but here we are. We're because people ask, like, okay, are you guys making, just are you guys just making cartoons with just like black people in it? And I told that person, I said, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked it. But I want you to understand that if we do that, we're not fixing anything. Right? We're not fixing anything at all. We're just contributing to what some of the issues are. Right? So for us, we're making content that reflect who we really are. Right? And so that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. So yo, Penny, what's up, bro? Yeah, so I couldn't answer, man. We here we are. Now you with us live, man. Maybe that's better than on the phone. You're free to do whatever you want to do and see if you have experience. For sure. Yo, Ellie, what's going on, brother?
Hey.
Good to see you. Thank you for your support. We love you very, very
Always
much.
supporting us. Always.
Did you speak to He the Brute? Listen, we've been trying to. Yes, we've been in contact with him for a very long time, trying to schedule interviews, and it's been very, very hard. It never, just timing just never works out.
Yeah.
It's about the Shem, we'll be able to make something happen.
I was living in Jamestown.
Oh no. So how's living in Israel as a black person raising children there? Do you guys have Israel citizenship? If I convert it, can I make Aliyah and will they give me Israeli citizenship? Yeah, for sure.
Well, you can only make Aliyah when you're saying you're making Aliyah. That is you becoming a citizen in Israel, because you don't make Aliyah unless you are, a citizen.
Right.
And how is it living here as a black person? Again, I think that's I think I heard it from L'chaim OG the best. He goes, somebody asked, it was like, so how is it being, a black Jew? And he goes, the only colored Jew that I know is Nissan Black and his cousin, who is Yosef Brown. And he was just saying, because again, we're so in the wrapped around with the whole color thing, and we need to steer away from so much of the color and more unifying, because here living in Israel, it's like a rainbow. That's why you would think that being here, you would have all the knowledge in the world of how diverse, the Jewish people are. But again, a lot of it is not really, it's not talked about. It's not exposed enough. It's not shared enough. And that's why we're doing what we're doing, so we can bring more light to that and bring more attention to the beauty of all the Jewish people, because it's all different shades living here in Israel. We have the beautiful Ethiopian people. We have the families in Dimona that live here. We have
B'nai Menashe that just came here.
Exactly.
Right? Jews from India.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's so beautiful just to see, all the different Jews. And I think that's the thing, is that, we feel sometimes a little bit of this division. It's because I feel like it's just a lack of education and acknowledging how beautiful and different all the Jewish people really are. And again, it's because a lot of us, we're just now kind of even learning, because we're not really aware of the 10 tribes that are not, aware, not what is the word that I'm looking for? Accounted for, yeah, right now. So I guess that's like the biggest challenge, honestly, when it comes to maybe I like to say being a Jew of color, because we are everywhere. I just think that it's time for more awareness about it. And that's what we're doing right now. If you see our project and what we're working on and why we're doing it.
So yeah, you asked, how is it living in Israel as a black person raising children? Yeah, right. So there are challenges. There are challenges.
Amen.
I'll explain, because one of the other encouragements for us to be able to create this education about bringing Am Yisrael closer together, who we are as a nation, the history, the education. The reason we're so inspired by this is because of the lack of education that's going on in the homes here in Israel specifically, right? Like, one of the words that are thrown around here, throughout like some of the young people is kushi, right? And that's a way for people to call people of color, like you're saying you're a black person, right? And some circles say that it's a very derogatory statement, right? And the way that it's used to people of color here, it is very derogatory.
You can tell how they're using it.
Right. And so they're saying kush, right? Because basically people from Kush, which also represents Ethiopia, these are people that are darker. And so they call darker people here Kush, Kushim, or Kushit, or whatever. And so we've been called that, which is a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. So yeah, it's a very, very crazy thing, and it's heartbreaking because sometimes our kids hear it, and some of our little kids, they have no idea, no idea what's going on, and it breaks our hearts, right? And so these things happen because just a lack of education, right? That's really what it comes down to. It comes down to a lack of education in the homes. And so this really encourages us to be able to to work very, very hard to get this platform built. But sometimes too, there's a lot of communities here that live in like insulated bubbles, and they just live here in a particular bubble. And so when it comes to quote unquote the outside world and people that look different than them, they have a hard time. They have a very hard time of learning how to connect and to connect with the rest of the Jewish world. And so it's there are challenges. There are those challenges, and I think for us, we're making sure that we're really strengthening our children. We're strengthening our children, helping them realize their heritage, helping them realize who they really are, so they can be strong, when they experience things that are unfortunate, right? Yeah. So, are there challenges? I think there's challenges for everybody, no matter if you're black, white, gold, yellow, or orange. There's challenges here in Israel for everybody, right? And so you just have to pray a lot, lots of tefillah, and you have to, ask Hashem to really, really help. Kush is not a derogatory term as far as I know. You're right. It's not, right? It represents a certain type of people, but the way that it's used here.
Yeah, that's what we said.
It is.
It's how it's used. So we
Right?
know the difference.
You don't listen. So there, you don't go around, right? You're walking. Imagine you're walking, right? And it's a group of colored people, right? And then you see these young people that are not people of color, and they run by you, or from across the street, they yell at you and be like, "Kushi, Kushi." That's not happiness. That's not nothing. That's not polite. That's not a greeting that you what I mean. That's not a polite greeting that you do to anyone.
Yeah,
right.
It's not a common word to just walk around and say that. We obviously, when you're using that way, I mean, nobody's just saying that. Or think about just even in America, you're not walking around and just saying, "Hey, black person." You know what I mean? That's offensive, right? Or obviously, there's been other words that people know. That's a common word that's used in American culture, and obviously, that's highly offensive. So we're saying that if somebody's just walking around using the word here, it's not in a beautiful way.
No,
you don't see anybody just saying that in a nice, saying that,
right.
Like, hey.
And you don't see. Think about it. These are European kids saying this to people that are darker skinned. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's not a positive greeting. So nobody can tell me that this is a positive thing. Oh, they're just saying, no. No, we're not buying that, right? And so somebody said that it's just happening in Beit Shemesh. No. This happens all throughout Israel. All throughout Israel. It's not just in Ramat Beit Shemesh. Ramat Beit Shemesh, yes, it happens, right? But it happens everywhere, though. And it's very unfortunate. It's a very, very serious issue that we have here.
I would say that, yeah, I mean, obviously Beit Shemesh, because like you said, it is known as a very Haredi area as well, too. So you will deal with it a lot more. But overall, I still think everywhere has its like pockets.
Yeah.
Everywhere has its little pockets of something. I'm going to tell you a place, though, that doesn't. A shout out to Efrat. Let's give attention to where it's due, because
the happiest places in Israel.
Okay, Rabbi Shlomo Katz and the community over there, they are doing beautiful things. And the kids, I'm telling you, we got to go there for a Shabbaton, and it was probably one of our best experiences in a Shabbaton ever. And these kids are so, we saw them playing, and in the middle of their playing, they're going to catch a ball and they're running, they're saying, Shabbat Shalom. Like, they didn't have to stop and say Shabbat Shalom to us or take the time to do that. Every single kid, I'm talking about from the age of like 4 years old to teenagers, are the sweetest, kindest families. Honestly, it is. And what I love is just the diversity over there too, of just the levels of observancy as far as like, you know, people's backgrounds and where they hold. It's just, but everybody is very unified over there, and you can tell it's very community. And just wanted to shout out Efrat, because that was one place that we definitely felt nothing but love.
Rabbi Shlomo Katz, he gets it. He knows how to lead a community. And it's the most love that it's some of the most love we've felt since being here.
Yeah. And Jasmine, sorry about that, you know, that you had to deal with being called that. And yeah, all of it, like you said, it all just comes down to ignorance. And so that's what our goal is now. Again, you know, obviously it's going to take Mashiach to fix really this on a larger scale, but we are supposed to play our part in our role here on earth while we're here. And that's what we believe that we are definitely doing, and making some changes where it needs to happen.
Yeah.
And so that all Jews can feel inclusive and feel that they are special and that they can see themselves part of all of Am Yisrael. And we should all feel like I am a Jew that is part of the Jewish nation.
Yeah. I'll tell you one of the issues. One of the issues when it comes to people being underrepresented in the media. One of the issues is this. As a child, if I'm constantly seeing myself in media not represented, I will start to feel invisible. These are stats. Kids start to feel like, wow, I don't matter. That's the issue with underrepresentation in the media. It's not just about Black, it's about whatever group of people is not being represented. Right? So when they feel that, right, it does things psychologically to people, and it really makes it hard. And these kids over the years and the years and the years and the years, this gets programmed psychologically into our youth, right? And then on the other hand, when there's only one group of people being represented, sometimes that's also not a good idea. I mean, that's also not a good idea for those being represented. Why? Because sometimes it can create in children that these are the only ones, and it can create this low-key superiority feeling. And it can also now make them feel that there's nobody else, right? And I'm not going to say this is intentional, it's propaganda. I'm not getting into all that. I'm just saying that it just is what it is, right? And it's nothing that we have to hide, right? It's just the media is being created in a certain lane, right? And it's important that everybody can look and connect and find themselves, no matter the color. I want people to know that this isn't about a black thing for us. This is about all of the Jewish people being able to see all of the Jewish people. I said in our video, the reason, one thing that's going to really help us create more unity together is for us to see more media with us together.
Exactly.
That's it. We need more media that shows us together, right? Imagine seeing cartoons where there's all different types of Jews, secular and religious, being together. Why can't we have that? Why is that an issue? How come we can't create, imagery like this? How come we can't create it? To be able to show someone who's a religious Jew playing and having a cup of coffee with someone not wearing tzitzit or kippah. How come we can't create this imagery, right? Oh, it's gonna hurt. No, this only brings people more together. What's gonna happen? Now listen, what's gonna happen when people who are not religious, when they can be able to see, they can see a show, see an animated series, and they can see other Jews that looks like them. They can see that communicating with those who are observant. Do you understand what that's going to do? This.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're not promoting. Some people have the mindset that's not mature enough to yet, and they think like, oh, we can't show them on an animated series because we're promoting promoting non-observant life. No, we're not. It's all about your framing. It's all about the intent. It's all about how you create this thing. It's not about promoting something that's anti-Torah or not learning and growing in Torah. No, that's not what we do. And that's not what people should do. We create it from a Torah perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, what's Torah? Torah is a Jew that's observant sitting down and have a coffee with somebody that's not. That's Torah. Because what does the Torah says? Love yourself, love your neighbor as yourself. We say this almost every single day. Right? That's what it says. That we love our neighbor as ourselves. So how are we doing that today? We're far from it. We're not doing too good of a job in it. So that's what we're doing. We're building a platform that's going to show that. We're building a platform that's going to show Am Yisrael together. And we need your help.
Mm-hmm.
Wife and I, we need your help. This is not something me and my wife can just do by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We have a campaign that is going on right now. And every donation is tax deductible in the United States. We're connected and partnered. We have a fiscal sponsor called the FNA. That's a nonprofit that we're partnered with. That's allowing us to be able to do a campaign and a fundraiser. Right? We need help. We need some major help. And yeah, we would love to have coffee. We would love to have coffee with everybody. Like that's the goal, right? Is to sit down and have coffee with everybody.
Yes.
Right? I don't care if you got a strimal on. I don't care. Right? I don't care if you don't wear ziziot. I don't care. I don't care. And I'm sure the women, you can say the same thing for other women. Women, if you're not wrapping your hair, if you don't have this, if you don't have that.
I speak to every single Jew that I see, and regardless of how they feel about me or how they look at me, I treat everybody with so much love and respect. And I see them as my sister, every single one of them, because that's how I want to be treated. It's almost as if sometimes it's like somebody has cooties.
Yeah.
I can't even say hello because your hair is not wrapped or you're showing your elbows. Like, guys, I understand. Yes, we know the halakha and things, and obviously with modesty and all this stuff, but everybody's in their own place and journeys, and we have to understand that. Hashem didn't say, let's just make another Jew feel more lower about themselves because they're not doing this and this. We know those things. Okay, one thing that Rabbi Nachman said, if there's one thing that you could be grateful for is saying that I am a Jew. So what does that mean? Everybody has the ability to be grateful of waking up being a Jew, which means that alone is something special, right? So if we have a hard time of looking at another Jew as our neighbor and loving them, at least look at them and go, hey, he's a Jew. At least he's a Jew, right? And let Hashem handle the rest of the stuff. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, that is the hard stuff. We're not supposed to be here having to judge one another. We're supposed to be here to love one another and let Hashem handle the rest. Why are we trying to do all the difficult things when that's up to Hashem?
Right.
I'm like, that's not my job. My job is to love you and to see the best in you and let Hashem do the rest. And I would just wish that everybody else could just see that and do that. And that's how we're going to bring the Mashiach.
Right. Can I say this really quick? Jasmine, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. I forgot to make this announcement earlier.
Yeah.
If you guys want to donate, don't donate on the YouTube platform. The reason because YouTube takes
Like everything.
they take like 60 or 40%, right? It's a lot. I think 40%. It's a lot. So we don't, we won't see the donation like that. So that's why I'm posting the cause match link. Donate there. Don't donate on the YouTube. Don't donate on YouTube. They take too big of a cut and it's not going to go directly to the cause, right? So we have the donation link specifically to, it's set up through our fiscal sponsors. So all of the finances have to go through there for this campaign. So hopefully that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes through YouTube, then it's not connected. It's not connected to the nonprofit. So just wanted to make that clear. We should no, it's okay. It's okay. We forgot to mention that. Yeah, awesome.
And Ellie, you are such a beautiful soul, you and your family, and you're a great example of somebody who wears a shtreimel and wears it with the expression of so much love and connection. And so thank you for being that and that example.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say this. Sorry. When it comes to the garb, the clothing, listen closely. I love it all. I absolutely love it all. And it's all beautiful. The shtreimel's beautiful. The long bekasha is beautiful. The suits, the jeans, whatever, all of it's beautiful. Here's the thing.
Put the link in your bio.
Link is okay. Yes, thank you. I thought I did already. Thank you for reminding me. I did not put it in the bio yet. The clothing, however, clothing should be an expression. Clothing should be an expression of your neshama and how you connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The moment that it becomes a way to squash people, a way to make people feel low, that's when then you have the wrong heart. It's the wrong heart, right? If you're rocking the shtreimel, it's beautiful. That's your crown. Rock it. And let that be your way to be able to connect. Say, okay, Hashem, I'm wearing this because this is my way. I feel connected to be able to get close to you. But the moment you allow that shtreimel, that crown to crush people, it's an issue. That's when it's a problem. That's when it's big time problematic. Big time problematic. So you should never let your clothes define you. Don't wear the stuff to make you be something. Wear it just like my friend Ellie said so beautifully. It's an expression. Mm-hmm. The Baal Shem Tov wore shtreimel. He has, and the one that our friend Ellie wears, right? It's the one the style the Baal Shem Tov wore, right? That's his connection. It's beautiful. Let that be your personal avoda that connects you to Hashem, not to beat people up with it. Mm-hmm. Not to make people feel low. Oh, I'm going to put this stuff on and it makes me feel superior to you. And I'm going to look down on you. You're not wearing this, so I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to say Shabbat Shalom to you because I'm rocking the shtreimel. But you don't have a shtreimel, I'm not going to talk to you. Come on now. That's when you should take it off. Right? That's when you should take it off, because you don't understand it. You don't get it. If you think about the Kohen, right? Let's think about the Kohanim. They had the most incredible garb, right? They had the boom. They had the boom here. The breastplate. They had the bells. They had the most incredible garb, right? Nothing was more incredible than the Kohen Gadol. But it was all avodas Hashem. It was all to connect to Hashem.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't wearing all that stuff to say, "Oh, look at me, I'm a Kohen Gadol." We have countless stories in the Torah of people that had this arrogance, and then Hashem, set them in their rightful place. You know what I'm saying? You don't come with the arrogance. You come with humility. So my point is, we need to be like the Kohanim.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of fact, Eli is a Kohen, right? So it's in his
Yeah.
it's in his
And you can
DNA
tell.
that he just gets this thing.
Yeah.
He gets it, right? My boy Asaf, man, it's been a long time. What's going on, bro? I'm so happy to see your name. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Send me a text. Let's catch up, man. Want to hear about your life. Want to hear about your life. We'll call now those who have access these days. Exactly. Moshe
Yeah.
Rabbeinu, the most
Right.
humble of all, right?
Right.
Nobody's going to be greater than Moshe Rabbeinu, right? And he was the only one, who could write about himself to say that he was the most humble
Right.
person in, whoever lived, right? So this is how we got to be, guys. We got to be like this. We got to love each other. I said it earlier, I got to look at you and to be able to see a piece of me. When I can see a piece of myself in you, then we winning. That's when we're winning, right? That's when we're winning. So for those who are just coming on, we've been on for almost 2 hours now, which is awesome. We have no plans on shutting it down. We just started our campaign for the House of Lev Network, guys, and we're building a platform for every single Jew, for every single family, where the parents don't have to push pause or stop or push skip. Everybody can watch what we're creating, and we're so excited. We're creating animated series, original content of Torah, Midot, how to get closer to Hashem, Achdut. We're creating media that shows everybody. It shows everybody. Well, every single Jew can feel like a hero.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're making, man. Well, every single person can feel like a hero, and it's just like, this is. Your children shouldn't have to second guess if they are part of the nation of Israel.
Right.
Why am I saying that? It sounds like a crazy statement, but we've gotten that before. We've talked to people who are being bullied
Mm-hmm.
in school because they look different. They look different. We talk to these people, and it breaks our heart to hear about these stories about these kids. They're being bullied because they look different, and it should never happen. Where does Yiddishkeit start? In the school? Nope. It starts at home.
Yep.
Torah Midot starts in the house. So what are we doing here? We're helping to build the house. That's the House of Lev for you. The house is where you gather, right? And we are on a journey of helping people return to be able to connect with here, to the heart, House of Lev. That's what we do, right? We want to educate people on getting this thing right. We got to get this thing right, man. I got to be able to see you. And that's what our content is going to be. That's what all our cartoons are going to display. It's not going to just be one color. It's not going to just be one background. It's going to be everybody. It's going to represent every single Jew.
Yeah.
All your kids, no matter where you're from, going to be able to see it. Listen, just imagine. Maybe we have ideas galore, guys. But just imagine being able to see like an episode where there's like a There's kids. There's a bunch of kids on the playground, and they represent all different nations from around. All of them look different. Like if you watch our video, if you haven't seen it yet, which I encourage you to, right? There's a video. There's an African girl, and there's an Indian girl, and there's a European girl holding hands together, walking through the park. I created that image very intentionally. Why? To show that we're one. To show that this is actually the content we're supposed to be seeing. This, and not even just the content, but this is the reality that we should be seeing. We should be seeing all different shades of people being able to kick it in the park together.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't care about observance level. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm not gonna hang out. I'm not gonna hang out with you if you're not on my level of observance. Oh, if you're not this type of Jew or this type of box, nah, I can't even talk. I can't even say Shabbat Shalom to you. That's the thing. Boxes, there will be no boxes in our network.
No.
We hate boxes, we hate labels. Like, oh, it's you got the Dati Leumim, you got which is modern Orthodox, then you got the Torani, which is another, then you got the Haredi, then you got it's too much.
You guys,
We let these labels define us.
It defines even who your family can hang out with. That's the crazy part too. I had a woman that came up to me and she's like, "What school does your kids go to?" And I told her, and she goes, "Oh, you're too Haredi." And I was like, "Actually, that's not a Haredi school though. So I don't know what you mean by that." But I'm saying it's like the comments that we're saying as well, and how people are approaching each other. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? I'm like, seriously? Like that, this is how we're approaching one another and saying this, and then I don't know. But again, like he said, it's like we're just tired of the labels and the boxes. And it's like, this is why we're so divided right now. This is why we're going through what we're going through right now as a nation. Like, how many times do we need to be woken up? How many times does the Hashem have to go like, guys, are you going to get it yet? Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? And it's like, come on, so.
Right. I like what she said. She said one box only.
Yes.
Am
Yisrael. That's it.
That's the only box.
That's it.
That's the only box that we trying to live in.
That is it.
Right. And that's the only one that should exist, but it's like when we get him, being Jewish and Jewish identity has gone from this political ideology. It's nowadays in a lot of cases, it's a political ideology versus a spiritual inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We always have to tie some politics to it, right? It has to be like, it has to be a box. If it doesn't fit the label, it's a box. Like we think box first, which is crazy. What type of box is it? And then I'll see if we can do it. Right? It's crazy, right? Like I don't care about the boxes, man. I care about the people. Right. I care about the people. Like I was sharing earlier. I shared earlier how I was picking my kids up from school the other day, and there was a gentleman, and he was a Haredi guy, and he was sitting on the bus stop on the bench, and so I sit next to him and I say, "Hey, Boker Tov." And he didn't say anything. So I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Right. And I never want to assume. I never want to assume that you're ignoring me until I pretty much know flat out that you just don't want to talk to me. But I will always want to see the good in people. I want to make sure that you hear me. So I say, Boker Tov. So then he looks at me slowly and then he looks away. I'm like, okay, maybe he's just still, maybe, I don't know. And I said, Boker Tov. And then he looks at me again slowly and he's like, he does like a head nod, like he doesn't really want to speak. Like it's like I don't know. It was a challenge for him. Maybe he's having a bad day. I don't know. I want to assume that he was just having the worst day ever, where he couldn't even open his mouth, right? But my point is, it's not just this one time that it happened. Like this happens. But we should never get to that point where we can't even say good morning to each other, like hello to each other, right? It shouldn't be to this point. Or it was Shabbat, or no, it was a few days ago. I was coming from Shachrit, and there was another Haredi guy, right? Haredi guy, long black jacket, and so I was walking. And then he comes, I hear him comes behind me. He ends up passing me, and he had his head down. So if I didn't say anything, he wouldn't have spoken. So I took it upon myself. I said, "Hey, Boker Tov," and he looked up with excitement and with love, and he stuck his hand out, and he was like, "Oh, Boker Tov, Boker Tov." Then he started speaking in Hebrew. So I had to tell him, like, I don't speak Hebrew. But he was so cool. He was a cool guy, very loving, very awesome. And then he was like doing really, really broken English. And he was asking me, like, I understand a couple of things. And he asked me where I lived. And he actually lives next door to me. And but my point is, like, that made me feel good. Like, also, like, not make sure that we don't assume. Just because maybe someone may walk by and they don't speak, you got to give people a benefit of the doubt. And then maybe just by you just initiating the hello, maybe that changes the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because also sometimes you never know. Sometimes people, there are people who, when they're walking, they're talking to Hashem. They're in like a zone. They just got done learning, right? So sometimes they can just be on this vibe where they're just like, I'm not mean, but I'm also just focused. That's where some people are. And we have to like make sure that we take the time to understand that and not automatically jump to conclusions and just be like, that person's being rude. No. Are there people be rude? Yeah, unfortunately. Right? But just by taking the initiative, we actually had a good conversation. He was a cool guy, another Haredi dude, super cool. As a matter of fact, there's actually a lot of really cool Haredi guys that live where we stay. Actually, they're really, really cool. And that was it. That was it, man.
But that's like always our heart. It's like just because we have like one bad experience, we're not going to take that to heart and go, oh, every Haredi person is like this. Like, right. And I think we all should be like that. Our heart should be, that they're not all like this, or we're not all like, it doesn't matter. All of us can have our moments or bad days or things like that. Or maybe that's just, that's who they are, but I'm not going to assume everyone. And we need to just have this love for one another. Like Akiva said, he goes, okay, he had that experience, but then he said Boker Tov to another one, right? It's not like he's like, okay, I had this experience, I'm just never going to say Boker Tov now. But no, it shouldn't be like that we continue to love one another. If we don't change, then there will never be change. So we all need to play our part and have that change.
Yeah.
So, which goes full circle back around while we're talking about what we're talking about, because we're creating the House of Lev Network, which is going to bring a lot of that awareness and attention to all of Am Yisrael to be able to show the diversity. And people who are even non-Jews might come around and see this. Because guys, there's so many people educated around the world who aren't Jewish who just think there's one type of Jew. They don't even know the diversity of Jews. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. We didn't even know that you can convert to Judaism unless you were born Jewish. Like, we didn't know there was like, even like, that's why we wanted to look up and go, wow, is there other Jews that look like us? And to be honest, that's what we did. And that's how we found Nissan Black. And we heard his story and we're like, wait a minute. We get to convert to Judaism. We actually have an opportunity to keep Shabbat. Like, we didn't know that information. So there's so many people who are just uneducated out there, which is why there's all this propaganda and other mess that's going on. So that's why we need to come in. We need to share some light, and a beautiful light, on really who are the Jewish people and what do we represent as a nation.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're going to have Haredi characters also. We're going to have characters, people rocking the Strimo on our cartoons, because that's the reality, right? Those are also Jewish people, and we're going to show that. Now, they're not going to watch it. They don't have access to it, right? But but we need to show this because it's something that exists. It's a minhag. It's a custom that lives within our people. It's important. So we're not going to exclude anybody. I want to be able to share. I want to be able to share and make it clear that nobody's going to be left out in our network. That's going to be everyone. And it's going to be beautiful. And these ideas that we're talking about here about somebody that's not religious playing basketball with somebody that is, I'm going to make that. I'm going to make a cartoon where a guy like my brother Ellie, a guy rocking a Strimel and a Bekisher, playing basketball, crossing over somebody that that may not be religious or not wearing a kippah, right? Playing basketball together on a cartoon. How crazy would guys? Do you know how life-changing this? I don't think you understand. You don't understand. This will be next level. Not would be, will be next level for everybody to be able to see this. How come we can't create it? I said earlier, well, maybe sometime people may think like, oh, I don't want to create it because I'm going to be promoting something I'm going to be promoting non-Torah observance. No, you're not. That's a very immature way to look at it. You can't think that. You can't think that. What's going to think about this. How do we help someone who's maybe not observant? Do we help them by excluding them? No. What if we can create imagery and media that show them connected to everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
What if we start changing the narrative, right? Again, me and my wife, we're not saying that we're going to change the world, right? But we can jumpstart the narrative being changed.
Or we can add to it, like Caterpillar Nook said. Like, of course, there's videos and things of other people. So let's add on to that. Let's bring more. Like I've had people reach out and go, yeah, there's some books out there with Jews of color. Great, let's add on. Let's create even more, and let's add more diversity, and let's just keep going with it. Not just we have one or two books here and there. Like let's keep going. So I think it's beautiful that we're just bringing more and more and more and more of awareness around it.
Yeah, and you're right. Caterpillar said there's a really cool video of a Haredi guy playing basketball with some non-Jews, right? It was really, really. I don't think they were Jewish. I could be wrong, but I don't think they were Jewish, right? But they were just playing basketball together. Like a guy with the Strimel came in, took his jacket off, and shot a jumper. You know what I mean? And it was all love. Like that's the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff, man. So we're creating that. We're creating that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a first generation born Californian parents from Mexico. I feel like my soul's meant to be Jewish. Amazing. Bezrat Hashem. And the right time, my brother.
The right time.
All the souls are waking up.
They
the
are.
souls are waking up and returning home. And
'Cause I believe we are in the times of the Mashiach, and that's why we all need to play our parts right now, because this is just major times that we need to lift these sparks. Listening to Ben Noach right there, what he just said, I feel like I'm supposed to be Jewish, part of Am Yisrael, right? And so there's lots of people there's lots of people that are feeling that right now, and there's no question or wonder why that's happening, because we're in the times of there's going to be so much more light and awareness of that. And it's so beautiful to see that and to hear. We get messages all the time. So many messages of people like, I just feel my soul feels connected.
yeah.
So yeah, we like we keep saying, we just want to be a small part of that and helping that,
Yeah.
helping the souls wake up, right?
Yeah. Listen, Chazal has a beautiful teaching. Chazal says that the purpose of the exile was to find find sparks, right? The purpose of us going into exile was to be able to release sparks,
Right. Wow.
right? And so think about this, a very powerful concept, powerful idea. And we want to do our part. What if there's some sparks in media? We don't know where these sparks are. It's an interesting thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if by creating content like this, it can actually release some of the sparks. It's a powerful, powerful, powerful idea. We don't know none of this. Only Hashem knows. That's why we just got to just do our part. We just do it. Right? You never know. You never know. By you just being nice to somebody that may not be Jewish or something, or you just do a kind deed, right? You do a kind deed. You never know what spark you could release in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. That's why we want to. You just keep putting out good. Keep putting out good. Keep putting out good. Keep putting out good. And that's what we want to do. I want to take a second and give a big shout out to Rav Shlomo Katz.
We were just speaking about Rav Shlomo Katz.
A very, very dear friend. And we were talking about communities that just get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's communities in Rebbeim who just get it. They understand the love part. They understand the heart part, right? Of not, Rabbi was just saying how important it is for us to, one of the ways that we can create change is when I can look at you and to be able to see a piece of myself. That's when we can start really changing things. Is when I can say that, wow, you're a piece of me, right? I have a piece of myself in you, then I'm going to treat you differently. And so that's what we're doing, man. We're doing that with our network. We're building a place that really helps build the heart, that we can show that. How come we're divided? We're divided because there's not enough media showing us together. All of us, all of Am Yisrael. Everybody needs to see us together. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Zrat Hashem.
Zrat Hashem.
With Hashem's help. Yes. Well, that's what we were saying. If Rav Shlomo Katz is still on here, we were just saying how beautiful that his community is and such a great job of what they do.
Yeah.
When we go there, we feel so loved. Everybody just, you don't feel any separation or exclusion. You feel literally like it's Am Yisrael as whole, and we're all together. And it doesn't matter what you look like, what's your background, what you're wearing, all of that. You feel accepted and loved.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll say something. So one thing actually Rabbi Katz said that actually stayed with me since we were there last. He said, because it's a magic. It's this thing that when you come there, it's a love it's pretty crazy. It's a crazy thing, right? If you guys are in Israel, you have a chance to visit Shirat David in Efrat, you're gonna feel this special thing that's very, very hard to kind of put into words. But he said something beautiful. I'll never forget it. He said, I always thought, if Yitro from the Torah were to walk into my shul, would he want to convert?
Wow.
Come on, man. That's a great, listen.
Yeah.
Think about that statement. If Yitro were to walk into your shul, would he feel Hashem? Would he still want to say, you know what? This is where I want to be. I got to be connected to this people. Right? And I really believe that if Yitro walked into Shirat David, 100%.
For sure.
100%. Isn't that a power, right? Asaf, that's a crazy, crazy idea. You know, like share that with people that you know. Right?
Yeah.
What would Moshe Rabbeinu say if he walked into your community or walked into the shul that you daven? If he met your rabbi, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would he say and feel? Right? And so yeah, it's awesome stuff. It's awesome stuff. We've been on 2 hours.
Whoa.
2 hours and 14 minutes. Listen, man, and we're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
Let's see where we're at. So let me see. We have some donations come in.
Oh yeah, and put again on the just keep refreshing the link of where people can donate.
I don't think this is the accurate amount because there was a couple that came in. 1
No, I
second.
think it is.
So we just had a new somebody just signed up as an ambassador. So Michal, thank you so much for your pledge and you willing to help us build this thing. Big shout out to all of our ambassadors, by
Yeah.
the way. Of people saying, you know what, I want to come on and I want to
spread.
help. So basically, if you guys want, anybody can sign up, and be an ambassador. I'll put the link here and just go to the bottom of the screen. You'll see it. And I actually need to put the link in the bio on our Instagram.
Yeah.
But basically, if you're an ambassador, right, you set a certain amount that you want to just help raise. All right, it can be $50, it can be $1,000, whatever you want to do, and you help, right? Share it with your friends, and once you sign up, you're going to get a whole toolkit of what to say and all these different things. And yeah, appreciate it. You should put the link on the description of the video and description of the channel. Yes, it'll be on there. So once the video goes, so the actual video has the link and everything.
Yeah.
It has it pinned in the comments so everybody can see it. Also in the description, it's there. And it's also here. We're constantly posting it here. And also too, if you guys are unable to make a financial contribution, if you guys can just share it with, maybe somebody that has a lot of connections, people that are willing to get behind a project like this. Share it with everybody.
Ariella, it's been a long time. Hello.
Thanks for coming on. Okay.
My nail lady, I miss you. See, I need you.
Also, again, if for those who are on YouTube and you are thinking about donating, please donate using this link, the cause match link.
Mm-hmm.
Don't donate to the YouTube platform. Why? Because YouTube takes like half of the percentage of it, and it's not going to go to it's not going to go toward the campaign. When you donate to the campaign, then it goes through the nonprofit, right? Which is all this. If you're donating, all of the money has to go through the nonprofit legally in order for us to be able to use it correctly, right? So when you do it through the campaign page, that keeps everything in order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you guys haven't checked out the video or checked out the campaign site, go check it out. Donate. If you can't donate, share it, spread it, because we need all the help. We want to get this started as soon as possible. We want to be able to launch this. And again, like we've been talking about, just bring so much more awareness to the beauty of all of Am Yisrael. And we need everybody's help to do that. Does anybody have, thanks. Does anybody have any questions on anything? It doesn't have to be about the campaign, but I don't know, anything.
It's okay if you don't. I love to bring diversity.
Yes.
That's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing. That's what we're here for.
Yep.
That Am Yisrael is diverse, right? So there's no other way that we can do it. There's no other, like we can't create cartoons and animations without showing who we really are.
Right.
Right. We're also making books, right? We're creating books also. We're going to do 6 books in our first year, B'ezrat Hashem. There's also a way that you can be a sponsor for the book.
Yeah. And episodes.
You can sponsor episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Books are $150. There's 6 of them, right? There's a few left. So if you wanted to sponsor one, they're still available. You can have a donation. I mean, you can have a dedication in every single book that's printed forever. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? It's pretty cool.
Yeah. We've done that before with other, like with Bresla books. and we got the opportunity to have our family's name in them. So every time like we get these certain books and they're printed, we get to see our children's name, our name, our dedication. So it's very special, very, very special. At least that wins your world tour.
I know we got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it.
I'm in Los Angeles looking for a community that will welcome someone like me. The places I have been to have been reform, and I'm looking for an Orthodox conversion. You're in LA. Well, LA is honestly, it's the place for, there's so many different shuls and communities that you can go to. We were in Orange County, California. We converted through Beth Jacob of Irvine, which I'm gonna be biased, but was one of the best communities I think our family could have converted through. And Rabbi Senior, the whole community there they're so loving. It was actually, he told us that Beth Jacob was actually one of the most diverse communities in America, because we had Guatemalan, we had Asian, we had Black, we had Yemenite, it was just all types of Jews was in our community, and it was so beautiful. And we were all unified, very connected, so much love. So, I mean, obviously that's not LA, that's Orange County. And just to give people a little bit of background, if you haven't, followed our journey or our story, we actually moved from Santa Clarita, California to Orange County so that we can do an Orthodox conversion. So sometimes it takes like you having to move to certain communities to find the right fit for your family. And that was a 2.5-hour distance away. A whole nother like bracket of income as well too, right? It wasn't a place that I would say we could afford, but we didn't really care. We were just like, this is where we want to be as a family. We know that Hashem will provide if this is what Hashem really wants for us, and we're doing all of our steps that we know is going to get us to the point of where we can convert. We just made it happen, and it made so much sense for our family, especially when we met Rabbi Senior, and he welcomed us with so much just love, and he still is we're very connected. He was just here for our son's upsharing. They're still here in Israel, actually visiting, and so yeah. But it's you really asking, looking around, connecting yourselves with rabbis, and finding what makes sense for you and your family.
Yeah. And also, just on that note, our rabbi will also be helping to guide us when it comes to content and authenticity of teachings and Torah.
Yeah.
So we have him. So we have so these cartoons and this network will be overseen by rabbinical authority, and to be able to again help us, to make sure that if we're talking about any halakha, or we're talking about a parsha, right? So just know that anything that we will put out, it will already have ran through the checkpoint of our rebbeim that are being able to help us. So that's one thing that we're very, very excited about. And with something like this, you have to have that, right? Because we're not rabbis, anything like that. So and parents also, they want to make sure that, okay, if I allow my children to be able to sit here and watch this, I want to know, like, where is the stuff being backed? Who's supporting it? Are the teachings 100%, correct in alignment? So, yeah.
Yeah. And, we actually ended up finding Rabbi Singer, Tovia Singer, online as well, too. And, thank God we got to become really close friends with Rabbi Tovia Singer. He helped us a lot on our journey. And in our community with Rabbi Senior, we actually got to have Rabbi Tovia Singer come out and actually talk and do a shir, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really awesome that you found Rabbi Tovia Singer through us. You were blessed to have access to welcoming community. Yes, it was a huge bracha to have that. I'm in the UK and don't know of any diverse communities. I'm a second generation UK born Caribbean. Wow. Yeah. We get lots of messages where people, they say, I haven't found a community that's like yours, or I haven't come across a community like that. It's unfortunate, but that's why, sometimes it's going to take, people have to, unfortunately, sometimes they have to uproot and move. And when it comes to these conversions and you wanting to convert with your family or just you as a single, it does take a lot of change. It's not an easy thing. Conversion is not easy. So we understand, we get it. Aw, Tahila Cohen. You are a stunning family. May God bless you for all your efforts and reward you for leaving everything for Judaism and being part of the Jewish people and coming to the land of Israel, the most wonderful place in the world. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. And we feel very blessed. We fought for this. We wanted this so much. And actually to be here in the land is even more special, because I remember on our journey of talking about, converting to Judaism, we were like, okay, next step after conversion, we're moving to the land. And to be here, it's been a journey, but it's been the most beautiful journey. We wake up every day so grateful. Actually, when I do Modeh, that's part of what I say when I wake up is thank you for waking me up in the Holy Land. Because it's special. It's definitely special.
Yeah. It's a very special place. Very special place. It brings out the best of you, best in you. Just to know, it's like your neighbors are Jewish.
Yeah, it's
it's like a cool feeling. Like maybe it doesn't really sound like a big thing right now, but it's like, wow, my neighbors are Jewish. Like my whole building is Jews here, right? My kids go next door, my kids go downstairs, and but they can go to people's homes, and it's like we don't have to worry. It's a blessing.
It is such a blessing.
Have you guys found a shul? So yes and no. Like we haven't, like here in Israel, for the most part, and like in America, like the shul is
Your
the
community,
hub.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But here, and especially in Rabbi Shemesh, there's a shul on every single corner. So it's very challenging to find like that place, you know what I mean? That place where it feels like it's your home. We haven't personally found that place yet. So like I'm bouncing everywhere, through every single week. So we're still figuring it out, but B'ezrat Hashem, he'll guide us and lead us in the right direction to be able to give us something where everybody can connect, where our family can connect. Our kids are asking all the time, like, oh, can I go to shul with you? Because that's how it was back in America, right? Like shul was the place. Right? Our kids would go every single week. The Shabbat, we have a big kiddush, for lunch, Sudah Shlishi together as a community. So our kids, that was like their entrance into Jewish life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
we have Aish Detroit on here.
Aish, what's going on, Aish?
Aish Detroit.
How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. Appreciate you for coming on.
Yes. And Gabrielle's on. Good to see you.
Hey, fam. Hey, fam. So I'm just sending messages. People are replying. So I'm just sending some messages.
Okay. Isn't your house in Beit Shemesh small? In Israel, all houses are small, and there are also non-Zionist, ultra-Orthodox people there. That doesn't bother you. Okay. So not every single house in Beit Shemesh is small. We've been to very huge, gigantic homes here in Beit Shemesh. It just all depends on just your area, what your family's looking for. I think the beauty of living here in Israel, and especially even in Beit Shemesh, is that our mindset shifted from materialism to what really matters to us, basically. I mean, obviously, we went to like a 2,500 square foot home living in America. Everybody had their own, bedrooms, all of that stuff, super king size, everything, right? My daughter's bedroom was like a master suite, like hotel room, like type of situation. But you come here and it's like things change. And I love that. I love that because we're not thinking so much of like, oh, I have to have bigger and better, or, who's competing with the Joneses type of thing. I'm not saying that's every person, but you do feel more of that, I would say, in America versus here. It's not so focused on that, which I love. And so, we're very happy. We're very happy, especially the community that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lost many friends and family due to the rise of anti-Semitism that has been spreading on social media, but I know with my faith in Hashem and as I am, we agree as well. You know, it's been a lot of anti-Semitism, unfortunately, that's been spreading, and especially for those who, if you're going through a conversion and you're thinking about conversion, obviously there's some things that you have to go through. You get family members, you get friends that are not supportive. They don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. And that is part of the journey, unfortunately. But then we see people sometimes that's not, the case. They have supportive family. They have supportive friends. But it is, for the most part, what we've seen, you do maybe lose a couple of friends, and some family just they don't understand because it's not their journey, So, yep, we've dealt with it too.
Yeah. Good question. I was going to say, do you have an update on Rachami? Yes.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, the thing is, he's still in a coma. I mean, that's what I wish we had a little bit better news, but he's still in a coma. He was in Orange County at a particular hospital, and they were putting a lot of pressure on them. And so with Hashem's help, he worked it out to where he could transfer to Cedar Sinai in Los Angeles, which is a better situation for them. And
but we need to continue to daven for him because they're actually getting ready to do a surgery, and the surgery is pretty risky. So they just asked that we daven. I think the surgery might be next week, if I'm not mistaken, or this coming week. It was actually supposed to be right before Shabbat. He was going to go in for it, but they postponed it.
Yeah.
I don't know for what reasons, but just continue to daven, for their family, for Rachamim, and that he has nothing but a refuah shlema, and that we see nothing but a miracle, and that he wakes up and he's just beautifully walking, able to be a part of his upsharing that is actually coming up. Our sons were they were only, I think,
Just months,
3 months apart. So
yeah. I want to say thank you for accepting going through your journey to get where you are now. Every soul is connected in our people. Absolutely.
Aww.
Absolutely. It's, thank you, Hashem.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hashem, for bringing us together, bringing us here, man. So yeah. I have a question about your artistic part. Sure. Any questions? You guys can ask anything. But for those who are joining, here's my repeat. For those who are joining, thank you so much for being with us. We've been on here for 2.5 hours, and there's still no signs of slowing down. But we are building a platform for every single Jewish family where we're creating animations, kosher streaming for the entire family, a place where parents don't have to push, skip, or watch over their children's shoulder, a place where the whole family can sit and learn Torah, Midot, and learn about Achdut, bringing our people together, right? That's what we're doing, to bringing our people closer and closer together. And, one of the reasons why our people are so divided right now is because there's not enough media showing all of us together. And what do I mean by that? Well, we're a tribe of 12. It's 12 tribes. And unfortunately, in the media, everyone is not represented, right? And this isn't just a Black thing. This is an Am Yisrael thing, right? Every single culture within the Jewish world should be able to see themselves in the media. What happens when people don't see themselves? Imagine a child, these little precious, sponge minds of theirs. It can be very conditioning for a child to be able to constantly see things, to constantly see media, and they're not a part of it. Eventually, statistics show that this can start to make them feel somewhat invisible. Like, right. I don't really matter.
Right.
Especially if it keeps happening. Right? Yes, we are a multicultural community.
We are.
And that's what the House of Lev Network is going to show. Mm-hmm. We're going to show, the B'nai Menashe, the Jews from India. We're going to show the Beta Yisrael, Jews from Ethiopia. We want to talk about the Sephardic community all over in South America. We want to talk about the Jews everywhere around the world. Stories that has never been talked about. There's stories that people are waiting to share. So we want to give those people, those incredible neshamot, the opportunity to tell their story, to be able to show their story with the world. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're building.
Wow. Thank you, Noah. That she said, whatever you guys need to make this happen, I'm with y'all. This is so needed.
Thank you.
Agree.
Well, we need
all the help that we can get. We need all the help, the support, the funding.
Yeah.
Akiva, I don't know if you were on here when Akiva mentioned about ambassadors. We have ambassadors, the people that are actually helping, and you could probably re-put that on the thing as well too, or we can send it on there. But it's been beautiful. We have a community of people they've had certain goals. Some people have a goal of 10,000. Some people have a goal of 1,000. Some people have a goal of 500. Whatever it is that you want to be able to go out there and help, with spreading the word and helping, because everybody has somebody that they know, right? Whether it's one person, 2 people, 3 people, that spreads, right? It's the whole compound effect of when you spread it to one person, that person spreads it to 2 people, 2 people goes to 5 people, it goes to, So that's what we're asking, is that everybody plays their part. And if you can't actually contribute in a personal donation, then maybe it's you sharing the link, sharing it with friends and family, putting it on your statuses, on your WhatsApp or your Instagrams or, your stories, on social media platforms, and making sure that you have the link on there attached so people know where to go and to how to donate. So we appreciate that so much. And there is info in the comments, I think, if you want to become an ambassador. And that's for people who ask on Instagram.
Yeah. So you guys can check our bio or in our stories. Stories, we have the link posted there. The bio, you can just go in the bio. It's right there as well. And you can just go. You want to go to the campaign page. And when you just scroll through the bottom, you'll see Become an Ambassador too. You just click that, and it takes 2 seconds to sign up, and you can commit to whatever amount that you want to help us with. And we have people that committed to raising $10,000, $5,000, $1,000, $50, right? Every single thing is every single contribution is helpful. We appreciate it. But when people want to know, how do I help? Those are the ways, right? We need financial help. If you know people, organizations, people who would love to get behind a project like this, things like that, you can connect us. You guys have our email address. Also, if you go on, if you need the email address and information to get in contact with us, click on the campaign page. Everything is there. And connect us with people who love to help build projects, and they want to maybe financially support something. And if you can't personally make a financial contribution, share it. Share it around. That would be greatly appreciated. Those are the ways to help. But we're very excited, very, very excited about this thing, man. We think it's gonna do a lot of good. A lot of good, man. There's a lot of people on Instagram right now responding to the video saying, hey, I want to help. Like, that's everything. That's everything. Yeah. What's her name? I don't want to call her Mutant Strong. Oh, Irina, right? She just said, this is incredible, right? Just like, thank you. There's so many people who are just waiting for things like that. But if you can share it, that'd be great. Donate, help us. Will it only be in English? Oh, I'm so glad you said that. No, it's not going to only be in English. It's gonna be Hebrew also. It's gonna be in Hebrew also. She said, if both Hebrew and English will bring Geula, I swear. Well, come on, Hashem, bring Geula, because yes, 100%. This is also going to be in both Hebrew and English. And because first of all, like there are platforms that are just in English. There are some streaming platforms that are just really English. And but we, especially living here in Israel, you know, we know a lot of people. We have a lot of friends who are only just Hebrew speakers. And so if we just make English cartoons, we're cutting off so many people that can't connect, you know? So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Hebrew too. Wow, so you guys are having a very deep conversation here on YouTube. Wow, so there's okay. As long as it's positive, as long as it's like respect for each other, no disrespect to each other, we good. We winning. All love, all love, all love, all love, all heart. That's what we want. Yeah. Love you. Captured by Dave. Wait a minute. That's Dave Summerlin?
Wow.
No way. Bro, we have to catch up. We have to catch up. Last time you saw me, I didn't have these things right here, bro. So we gotta let's talk. I miss you, man. How can I get in? Instagram. Shoot me a DM so I can have your number. I only have WhatsApp. So you live in America. I live in Israel now. Probably didn't even know that. You've been watching since. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Oh, wow.
But send me, like, download WhatsApp so we can talk. I want to talk to you. I want to catch up. We got so much to talk about. You're doing some super cool stuff too. Proud of you. And I miss you a lot, Dave. I miss you a whole lot, bro. So the fact that you're on here, it means a lot, man. So, but we here, man. We here. Everybody listen. Okay, we got some comments over here. Big up. I love to connect y'all. And I'm working on an Israeli culture magazine named Devash coming out in September. So we'll make sure to have you an interview in it. 5,000 copies around Israel.
Wow.
Mamash tov. We'll be let us know. Let us know. In Israel, we can speak. I don't know that word. I just know aval. Aval lo. I don't know.
Speak no.
I don't know what that means. So let me know. Sorry. For those who are joining, listen, how cool would it be to have like the Jewish version of Disney?
That's what we're doing, guys.
Right? The Jewish version of Disney. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that.
Somebody said, reach out to Steven Spielberg.
Hey, it's not the show. Let's do it. Let's do it. Isaac, what's going on? Good to see you. I see your emails.
Yeah,
I see your emails, man. Thanks for you keep keeping everybody posted. Avalo must speak. You gotta tell me what that means. I don't know what that means. Avalo must speak. I was gonna say, to be able to have like high level animations, right? High level animations, cartoons for families, not even just cartoons, but just, cartoons for everyone, the adults, shows and programming, educational content. My wife and I, we're going to put some really, really cool marriage content on there also. So for the husbands and wives or the singles or whatever.
But it's not enough is what it means.
Gotcha. Thank you. We're going to put marriage content, some family content on here. We're going to also have like downloadables and printables, so like different little coloring books and activities for the kids, so let's say, for instance, they watch an episode and they like the character, then they can just click on the link, boom, click on this link, download a little printable, a little fun activity for the kids, and you can download it. Then you can just print it out at your nearby print shop. Mm-hmm. And then your kids can just download stuff and it can be digital. You can maybe even use it on your computer to have your kids do stuff.
Mm-hmm. We did that for our girls. Like we printed off little pages of it's actually them, and it's like a little coloring book. Like so they can color and it's actually it's like their cartoon series of themselves. So it was even more special because they're coloring themselves. Yeah, they're all right there in the pile. You see the white pile papers? Yeah, I think.
There we go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was those.
So one show. Thank you guys so much for the donation. Somebody just made a donation.
Wow,
Thank you so much. We appreciate
thank
it.
you. Whoever that
Means a
was.
lot.
Maybe it was an anonymous person.
So one of the shows one of the cartoons that we're making is called Super Mitzvah Girls. And it's going to be, this is a series about 3 of our daughters. So Malka, Leah, and Batya. And they have superpowers. They're superpowers, and they're going to go around helping other people do mitzvot, saving things, right? It's going to be really, really cool adventures. And so this is so I created this for them to be able to, see themselves in color, So it's awesome. It's so awesome. So let me see this. So new Jewish superheroes coming to a screen near you very soon, Bezrat Hashem. Right? And but just just imagine like your little girls, your daughters, being able just to have like some little superhero cartoons and some cool stuff just to be able to connect to. You know what I mean?
Leon, he's an IDF soldier.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing here for Israel and for all the Jewish people.
Wow.
It means everything to us. And thank you for following our journey and supporting what we're doing. It means a lot.
Thank you, Leon. Appreciate you. Thank you for your hard work, your dedication to our people, your dedication to our country. And listen, if it wasn't for the IDF, people like you fighting for our country, we wouldn't have the freedom that we have here. Right? You have the Jewish people learning Torah all day. If it wasn't for you guys fighting and helping to protect our land, we couldn't learn Torah, right? So I'm not getting into all that, right? Into the politics of all that, right? But we should support 100%. Support our soldiers. Support what you guys are doing, right? Because it's I don't know what we'd do without you guys. So thank you for your support, and we'd love to meet you. We'd love to meet you. Give you a big hug.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then here's another. This one. I think this is Aaliyah. And just cool little stuff. So we're making like some cartoons. I make some coloring books for them, right? Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Let me get my charger.
Well, for the computer, it's behind you. Yeah, let's see. Hello to those that are just joining in on Instagram. Let's see, have we had anybody new join on YouTube? Nobody new on YouTube? Okay, that reaches all the way there. I need to eat something.
Me too. My brother in arms, Leon Perch. Here the work is still. Maybe that's the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's Liam?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's the same guy. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I heard about it cost. I'm not required to telling her therefore the idea of content is very good with the track. Are you guys in Tel Aviv or Jerusalem? If it's Haifa. So we're not in. We live in Ramat Beit Shemesh. We've been to those places. Haifa, I haven't been. I've been to Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, no. And yeah, we're close. We're not that far.
Hello from Toronto.
Soon.
Yes, soon. Bezrat Hashem, soon.
Amazing. Amazing.
We just got another donation, so thank you. If it's somebody that's on here or if somebody who's not, but thank you.
Hey, DJ Ludacris, thank you, bro.
Aww.
I appreciate you. Thank you. And it should all, the bracha should come back to each and every one of you guys. Ellen Smith, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Jazz, Hollywell, thank you. We have an anonymous donor. Levi Parrots. Levi Parrots actually sponsored a full episode. Zrat Hashem, thank
And
you.
a book.
And a book also. So thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah. So we got a long way to go. But listen, we're building this thing one brick at a time.
And we're not stopping, guys. It's a 3 days that we believe that we can get this. I was telling everybody on here, I'm like, it's not a lot to get to our goal. We just need a lot of people who believe in the vision and the dream. But I was just giving a statistic of a number I was putting out there. Literally, if 1,000 people gave 200, that is hitting our goal. And I believe that with all of the platforms that we have and the following and all of our community of people who believe in our journey and believe in this can share it among his family and we can spread it. And we can definitely hit this goal in 3 days, B'ezrat Hashem.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we're building a team. We're building a team because we can't do it by ourselves. I can't wait to do it. So we have some ideas already. Some people that reached out, but we're just open. We're open to having conversations, and to, people want to help, then we want to be able to allow people to be able to help. So thank you so much. Genji bought a badge. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't really know what that means. Nobody's ever bought a badge before. Probably because we don't go live that often. So, but I think buying a badge, I don't know. Maybe Ginger, you can tell me because you bought one. So what does that mean? Appreciate it. Also, for those who are looking to donate and to help support us, you can support by donating at the link. Donating the link here. I'll put it in the chat again. I can't really put it on the Instagram. You can go to our bio and you can see it there. But you want to donate. You want to donate using this cause match link, because this is when you donate through that link, then it goes through the nonprofit, the FNA that's our fiscal sponsor. And when money, because you're donating, it has to go through a particular system, right? And so it's through our fiscal sponsor that allows us to be able to receive the funds to be able to use them in the correct order, right? So it has to be done that way. Mm-hmm. All donations are tax deductible in the United States. So please, if if you want to donate, if you're on YouTube, don't use the YouTube donation button because they'll take half.
Yeah.
Right. And then she's out. I'm not sure you thought it was a donation for you guys. I'll look into it after we get off, and I'll see where that goes.
Somebody said it's almost like an escrow account.
Yeah, right, for sure. So they hold the funds and then they distribute it, in the proper way for us to be able to use it to build this platform. So again, for those who are coming on, thank you for joining us. We've been on here about 3 hours. It's awesome. I don't know if you can tell. I think I'm getting hoarse a little bit.
So we should take a break maybe for a little bit and then come and hop back on.
Okay, we'll take
an hour. Maybe about an hour or two, because the girls will be coming home. We'll eat and then.
Okay, so we'll take a break in a minute, and then we'll come back on in a minute also. But listen, we appreciate you guys so much, so much. We're building something big. We really believe that.
Please watch the video if you haven't seen the video, and just see the vision. That's just a snippet of what we're going to be creating and doing. It's going to be for all ages, not just for children, of what we're creating. And this is on a larger scale. Our vision is to be able to even create movies that's on a Disney level. So B'ezrat Hashem, we're able to do that.
Yeah.
Wow. Another donation
Thank
came
you.
in. Thank
Another
you guys.
donation.
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. But LinkedIn, the skirts. Listen, we got you. Appreciate the feedback, right? These are just concepts. The cartoons aren't out yet, right? Just know that everything will be halakhically sound, halakhically good, and you're not gonna have to worry about anything. You're not gonna have to worry about it. But we appreciate the feedback. But just know that everything will be from a Torah level. Um, Everything will be zniyut, right, to the right level, there where it needs to be.
And I just want people to remember too that it's not everybody's going to feel like it's exactly what they want. There's always going to be something that somebody might not necessarily always like or have, and we understand that, but our heart is that people see the heart behind it and what we are doing. I hope you take it and see the heart behind and the mission that we are trying to accomplish, and not always so much even just a physical aspect, but the heart behind it. Because that's what we need really more of for Am Yisrael to really connect and be together. And that's our point that we're trying to get across is this: let's start looking at one each other at a different point from the heart versus from what we're wearing or what we're saying or this and this, that we're just one, right?
Yeah, we're gonna, and it's important. It's important that things are according to halakha, 100%, right? And so we want you guys to know, right? And it's good that you hear from us. We want you guys to know that everything will be according to halakha. Again, we have guidance from Rebbeim that we don't have any cartoons out yet. Just so you know that every single cartoon that comes out will have gone through a checkpoint, through our Rebbeim. To make sure that everything is solid. We're going to come from a place that we're also, yes, it's going to be halakhically sound, but also to be able to reach we want to reach people, right? That's why we're creating diversity, because we want to reach and touch everybody, right? And that's what the content is going to be. So I'm glad you mentioned it. We don't take it personal at all. But so everything's going to be solid. Yeah. Okay. So with that said, since it's been 3 hours, we're going to take a break, get some food. I'll post the campaign link again here in the chat on YouTube, and also I don't even know if you can click on it here in the Instagram, but Instagram, you can check our stories. You can check, and you can check the bio. It's there, and that's it. And we'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned. We'll, keep sharing it.
And jump back on, because we're going to be talking about it, answering questions, talking again, chatting.
Yeah.
So, yes, please.
We appreciate you guys' support, your love so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you. And we're building this for you guys. It's going to be beautiful. B'ezrat Hashem. All right. Have a good night, guys. Well, good day. Good night.
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Yes. All right. Stop it.